Father God, I come before you today, head bowed and body bent.
T-Max, I'll give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, brother.
Lord, I want to thank you that last night my bed didn't become my cooling board.
Welcome to the Content Creators Lounge. Curated by T-Max, yeah, you know the name. Powered by T-Max Network, where creators speak freely and authentically.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Content Creators Lounge. T-Max set the tone, let your guard come down. Yeah. This ain't surface talk, this real life sound, where truth and timing always come around. Yeah. Open mics, open hearts, no filter here. T-Max in the room, voices loud and clear. Yeah. From the culture to the community, lifestyle, dreams to accountability. T-Max says, say it raw, say it proud. Every story matters in this crowd. No scripts, no scripts, just moments we allow. It's more than content, it's movement now. It's the lounge where creators shine. Yeah, T-Max vibes with perfect timing. From growth to laughs, we intertwine. Not just a show, it's a state of mind. Content Creators Lounge, tap in. Built by T-Max, where real ones win. Every episode, pull you in. Yeah, this an experience, not a trend. T-Max bring the voices to one space. Different perspectives, same safe place. Entertainment, growth, and elevation. Real conversations, real-time creation. We talk the wins and the lessons learned. Every mic hot, every story earned. Laugh a little, think a lot. Yeah, every topic hit a spot. Woo! If it matter to you, it matter here. T-Max make it clear. Every voice sincere. Say it how you feel. Say it with your chest. This the lounge where creators give their best. This the lounge where creators shine. T-Max energy, front and center. From growth to laughs, we intertwine. Not just a show, it's a state of mind. Content Creators Lounge, tap in. T-Max Network, let the convo begin. Every episode. T-Max Network.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all?
What up?
Hello, hello.
What's good? What's good?
Yeah, man. I can't call it. We back another week. What's going on, Ms. New Era? You muted.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good. Do me a favor. Rotate your phone to the side so you can take up the whole screen for us. About to give the people good conversation and these topics. Yeah.
What you mean? Like,
there you go.
Like this? Yep. Okay.
We good to go. All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Content Creators Lounge. I'm your host, T-Max. This is T-Max Network, and I got a few of my friends with me today. Back for the second time. Mommy 3 Love. What's going on, Mommy?
What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday.
Yeah. Happy Sunday. Then we got Chrissy True Blue in the building.
Hey, y'all. What's going on with everybody?
All right. VP of T-Max Network, D Awesome One. What up, homie? Then we got our homeboy Ronnie Woodham in the building. Yo, and new guest for the first time, Miss New Era 7770. That remind me of that daggone song. What up now? That remind me of that song 779311 or some shit like that.
I'm trying to see how to fix this camera.
Oh, it's good. What's wrong with it?
Cool. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, you just got a little heaven shining down from you with that light above your head.
Okay.
Y'all ready to get into some good topics tonight?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay. We're gonna start with an icebreaker. If everybody ready to go, let's go ahead on and put this icebreaker out there. So we're gonna answer the question. We're gonna do it in reverse this time. We're gonna answer the question first. All right. I want y'all honest opinion and be yourselves, right? Answer the question first before we give you some context clues in video form. So we'll start around the panel from first time guest, New Era. Got this question for you. first, before you even go, let's go on and hit you with the number one question that we asked newcomers over here. Do me a favor, it's up on the screen. New panelist alert. For the first time, we have Ms. New Era 7770. Do me a favor, in your own words, describe Black culture.
I guess how I would describe it is no words, because I don't know how to bundle it up into into words, because it's so much, it's all over the place.
Gotcha. So I ask you right now, what's your idea of Black culture? What would you tell them?
I can definitely say we're a very creative people, I think we have to, come back to community, because I think we have turned it into a subculture, of like perversion, like it has went into something different, so I think we strayed away from a lot of our morals and values and the things that we should be standing on, which is community, and so it's like now everybody can do things or what they want in the name of culture, but some things are not morally right that we do in our culture.
Man, hey, listen, first of all, let's give her some hand claps on that one. Yeah, so you said something right there that I do want to touch on before we go. So when you said that nowadays we do things in the name of the culture, but it's not necessarily good for the culture. Is that what you said?
Right.
All right, give me some examples real quick.
Some examples of the things we do. I feel like we have no structure. We have a good culture, we have a good thing going. We have a lot of, like I said, positive things about our culture, but it's not grounded in structure. So some of the things that I feel like we can do, you said to change it, or like, could you ask me that question again?
Yeah, so I noticed that you said that, we are doing things nowadays in the name of the culture, but it's not necessarily good for the culture. So I was asking you, give me some of those things that's not necessarily good for the culture that we all label in Black culture nowadays.
All right. I feel like we stand on a lot of things just because we like to take up for one another, like things that are not necessarily right. And so I feel like we do not operate in logic. So when we bring certain topics, some like a topic that can expand our culture, and we get so far away from what's going on in the moment, and we're so like traumatized to where we cannot think properly and think logically about things. Instead, we stick up for each other and stick up for the wrong things and take up for the wrong things. And just because it's a part of the culture, that doesn't mean we shouldn't let it go because it's a part of the culture. Because if we want to advance as a people, we have to be willing to sacrifice and let things go. But I feel like our people have a hard time of letting things go. Like we cannot have conversations without, being so emotional about certain things.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, I can tell you this: center yourself in the camera, and Chrissy True Blue, I appreciate you bringing over Ms. New Era, because there's a few things she said word wise. Logic stood out to me, and I appreciate that so much, because logic is definitely missing. That's why a lot of our culture is ran rampant through emotions. All right, Chantel, what's going on? Dominique, Chantel, how you doing this evening?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
We doing good. Miss K. Lovin, how you over there?
All right, how y'all doing this morning? Oh, wait, this evening.
Doing good. Doing good. All right. I don't know if you can, but if you could rotate your phone to the side so it take up the whole screen, you'd be good to go.
Let me see.
If you got the charger underneath, I understand. Yeah, you can turn it back. You got to unlock your rotate the screen, but it's all good. We'll let you rock it out since you're new over here. I don't know. You might have figured that thing out. Okay, right? Too easy. Yeah, now you're good to go. All right. So now that New Era and K11, describe Black culture to us in your own words.
Black culture. I don't know. I ain't good at these things. Let's see.
Or black community, however you want to call it. In your
Oh,
own
black.
words, describe the black community
Oh,
as it stands.
okay, black community. It doesn't get enough attention, I believe. But going into it and serving and doing what you can in your community and not forgetting where you come from.
Okay. All right, so we'll give you some hand claps. Now we got that shit out the way. All right, everybody, listen, man. Y'all don't gotta be stiff because it's about to get loose. All right, first topic of the night. We're gonna go ahead on and throw it up there on the screen, and I want y'all to answer this one real quick. All right, everybody, take a look. If a man wants to do something for you, he would. All right, if a man wants to do something for you, he would. Take it away from me. And then Ronnie and D, we gonna answer that thing from a man perspective, of course. All right. So take it away from me, Chrissy True Blue. If a man wants to do something for you, he would.
If a man wants to do something for you, he would, for the simple fact that you don't have to ask him to do it. He will voluntarily do it on his own. A lot of women do themselves in because some men don't want you asking them. They want to be able to volunteer and be like, okay, you're going to get your nails done. I'm going to send you the money for your nails. You're going to get your toes done. Here go the money. Versus just asking.
Okay. All right. Anybody want to echo on that one? Got to go in strategic order because I might forget who went. So anybody want to tackle that next?
I'll chime in.
Go ahead.
A closed mouth don't get fed. So you can ask. And then whether he do it or he don't, then that's, if he wants to, he will.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is the closed mouth don't get fed, meaning don't just wait on him to ask, put it out there first. Anybody disagree with putting it out there first for as letting them know what it is that you want done or how to treat you?
I believe in putting it out there first, but the moment that you put it out there and they don't do it, I always feel some kind of way. I don't ever ask again. I don't never.
Well, I feel like when you get to a certain point, because I'm thinking we're talking about a relationship dynamic, like this wouldn't be a problem in a relationship when you, I don't know if y'all are speaking of a relationship though, or at the beginning
Yeah, we talking
stages.
relationship.
Okay, well, if we're talking relationship, then this wouldn't be an issue because we already know what is expected of one another. I won't have no problem coming to my man, period. Because I like an attentive man anyway. I like a man that knows what I want and need because I'm gonna do that for him.
And he's supposed to guess?
Well, no, like I said, I'll be able to go to him because it won't be no issue, it won't be no tension there when I need something. So no, he ain't gotta guess.
But that goes all back to communication. So, I mean, able to hold those conversations is what everyone has to understand. Because no one is a mind reader.
Okay.
All right.
Fellas, any one of the fellas want to take off on this one? If we
I'd gladly be obliged to come off the porch for this shit. Chrissy, bring your ass front and center. Because your opening statement was nothing of a logic of somebody not being a goddamn mind reader. It had everything with that son bitch holding tarot cards in one hand and a crystal ball in the other. So let's get that line the hell up. Secondly, we come back and we talk about communication. There's just a point that where our antennas on certain shit where we not realizing, hey, I'm seeing stuff, I'm noticing stuff. Maybe this is the time for me to go ahead and be attentive enough to open my mouth for exactly what it is the fuck I want. And if it comes to, if it don't come to, it doesn't mean that it ain't happening right then and there. It may be a couple of days or a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds from the time I ask. Sometimes some stuff people be in the midst of processing something. But we get to this thing where we get so self-guarded, it's all about me in a moment for something we want. And most times when we go to people about shit we want, it's temporary shit anyway.
Yeah, but that all goes back to if I'm gonna go get my nails done, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm on my way to the nail shop. Hey, I mean, it's like part of your routine.
And Sit Bro says, girl, fuck you. Them your nails.
But that goes back to the question. If he wanted to, he would.
That part.
I
What
want to try.
about? I'm sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. Everybody can chime in on. Let's go.
Go
Go
New
ahead.
Era. Oh,
Oh, I was gonna say, like me, I'm the type of woman that like, because I've been in dynamics where my man, he handles the big obligations, and so I don't necessarily like that. Ain't something that I'll just really go to my man for, because I feel like I got pocket money to get my nails done. So I ain't never been in that situation to where I ask for like nails or just small stuff. Now the stuff, like, because since I have an attentive man, he knows like to just bring me flowers every other Wednesday, or food and little small things like that, like necessities. But as far as something that I want to do, you know, I don't even ask for that, because I already know he's handling other obligations that we have. And so that's just the dynamics that I've been in.
Are people familiar with decision making fatigue?
Hmm.
I,
You get tired of making decisions all the time. Yeah.
Well, like, are people really familiar with it?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
because
I never heard
this
of
is
the
not a buzz
term.
trend.
I
So
never heard of the term, but I kind of get the gist of what you're saying.
yeah, because every day of your life you make a lot of fucking decisions to a point where you don't even realize you're making that many decisions, and yet the expectation that you're placing on someone is to have the audacity to bypass all the decisions that they had to make and need to make to carry out their day, to put you ahead of all that they have going on processing in their head. It's
But
okay
they
to ask. So yes, if he would, he wants to. But at the end of the day, sometimes he's not processing that because nobody said, "Hey, bro, is it over? Is it okay we get this or we do this?" Closed mouth gets fed. Chantel said it best.
I have
So
something to say. Oh.
go ahead.
So I had to write some notes because I don't want to forget things this time. I'm like, okay, I'm finna write some notes. I feel like ladies are confusing potential with intention,
Mm.
if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Like men, they do what they want to do, but they do it when they're ready to do it. I don't know if
Mhm.
that
Yeah, no,
reference.
no,
I don't.
break that down because I'm
Okay.
loving what Chantel had to say, Ms. New Era. Everybody has some good comments and statements on it, but break that thing
I
down.
feel like a man can like you and still be inconsistent. Just like what D said, like people making all these decisions all throughout the day, not knowing like, oh damn, she wanted me to offer to get these nails done. Like it's like so much stuff be going on. I feel like a lot of women be like mixing and confusing the potential with the intention of what that man is trying to do. Like he do things when he's ready, just like marriage. A woman can say, I'm ready to marry you right now. That don't mean like he gotta go and buy a ring. He do it when he is ready to do those things for you. So and another thing that I wrote, words don't mean much, patterns do. So I feel like I think especially when you start dating a man, you should just look at the pattern instead of trying to correct things if this man isn't for you. So just kind of like pay attention, because men do that all the time. They always pay attention to everything we do without us even knowing it. Most men know our patterns. They know what ticks us off. They know what makes us mad and this and that. But us, we be so in that fairy tale. We be like, oh, this love my life. I love this man. I like this man. So we don't, and we're not really paying attention to what is his mood after he get off work. What is his mood? How do he feel when his baby mama call him? Like, what are these certain reactions? Like, we so focused on him, like solely loving us and doing this for us and what he gonna do for us, that we kind of don't pay attention to, like, is this man here for the long haul or he just here just to have sex with me?
I can go now.
Yes.
I like doing stuff for women that don't have it, or can't acquire it, because that's why I like women. I'd rather have a woman that's broke compared to a woman that got a lot of money. No matter if I got a lot of money, because if a woman could do it on her own, it's not going to be mainly more appreciative. When you do something, it's going to feel like an obligation. And then a lot of times I like to show women new tricks. And if this woman done did everything, done had a life of upbringing, done did everything, what's the point? Like, you ain't doing nothing new. So that's why I don't chase at the women that don't need a nigga, because at the point it'll be pointless. I like to have a woman that's broke, never experienced nothing for real. I like to be a savior. And if she could save herself, well, bitch, you go save yourself. You not a part of this. I like to rescue a bitch.
I wonder what the other men think about that.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into it. Ronnie Woodham, go ahead on. I think me and Ronnie are the last ones left. Go ahead, Ronnie. What you think about this one?
At first, I thought, is that a rhetorical question? But everybody kept rolling with it, so I'm like, all right, it's a real topic, okay? Because if a man gonna pay the bills, he gonna do it, right? If a man want a fucking truck, he gonna get it. If a man want a fucking lawnmower to cut the grass, or if he want a contractor and pay somebody to do it, that's what the fuck he gonna do. So that's why I thought it's a rhetorical question. I was like, yeah, like no doubt. If I want to do something for my wife, I'm gonna do it. But then I followed that with, if it's within my means, that was like another thought. Like, but at the same time, that potential, I like where she was going with that potential, because just because I ain't got it in my pocket right now, don't mean I can't go get it. And that may take time and a plan. But the fact that I'm able to make a plan and use my time to achieve what my wife wants is where the value is going to be at.
Okay.
And I mean, shit, the fact that my wife got money to pay her nails, to buy her nails and shit, I'll send her to go do her nails knowing she got it. But then I'll just fucking cash app her $100 10 minutes after she leaves. Like, make sure you get the top and bottom.
Gotcha. Let me hop in on that one. Let me hop in on that one real quick, Ronnie, because you said something that I want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good. No, I'm listening.
I was headed down to the airfield anyway with that, because I was just like, shit. I'm like, I ain't gotta buy my wife's nails, but I do. And
well, that's the thing that I want to talk about. You don't got to mute up. Let me and you can go like right back and forth with this one. So you don't got to mute up. Stay right there unmuted, brother. So here's the thing. Everybody up here is looking at doing something for you in the action of monetary stuff, right? When I say everybody, a lot of people. And then a lot of people gave general consensus to it, like, if you're going to do something for you, a man going to do it. Well, you did say something about beyond your means. So let's take it off the monetary when it comes to beyond your means. What if beyond your means is the potential that she's having in her head, which beyond your means is you're not a mind reader. We're going to go ahead on and jump into the first doggone clip of the day. Let's watch it.
To give her opinion on popular relationship advice. She's been married for 32 years, so that's her credibility and her expertise at this point. Hello? Mom. So the first one is, if he wanted to, he would.
He would want it to do what?
It's like girls say, if a man wanted to do something, he would do it. Like, you don't have to ask him. You shouldn't have to ask him. Or like, okay. No.
You have to have a lot of context to that. It's not always the truth that if a man wanted to, he would. That does not ring true in every situation. A man may want to make you happy when he's in a relationship with you, but he's not a mind reader. He's not within you. He doesn't know what makes you happy. And so you have to tell him, right? A man is not God. A man is a man.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, bring it on back. Let's go from the video standpoint, because a lot of times we're looking at it as soon as they say do something for you, and then man attach. A lot of people, even men, attach that thing to our pockets. So at the same time, you talk about for his care and treatment at this time, how a man treats you. So like, or not even just in general how he treats you, but if you want something specifically done, a lot of people like New Era said, we know each other already. Like, that should be a given. Well, a lot of times it's not. We have lives and daily lives that we do as individuals as well. And sometimes our antennas are not on the same wavelength as yours. You may want something done specifically a certain way, and then you also may want something done right then. But at the end of the day, I think communication gets crossed and mixed because we don't necessarily put that thing out there in the atmosphere because we think a lot of people get satisfaction from another person initiating something. And I think that's where it comes from. We think that they really showing us favor or showing us that they care and, like New Era said, attentive, that they are giving it without it being spoke about. So how y'all feel about that video we just talked about or showed?
Uh,
I still feel like if you been with somebody, like I feel like I can come to my man about anything. I understand that he can't read my mind. So I'm gonna go to him regardless of what it is, because he's my man. And I think I look for different things in a man anyway. So, so I don't like I'm not the woman that's in a man's skin or just want him to be in my skin. I feel like we're individuals first. So I just respect his mind, his emotions, and I think about that before I even ask him for anything, because we're individuals. We made a decision to come together and to even have a relationship. But if we are together, I feel like whatever I am feeling emotionally, mentally, whatever, I come to him. So I'm just going to speak up because it's my man. That's what I got a man for. Like, what other reason would I have a man if it's not for that?
But here's the thing, though. It seems like I think that men need to be careful what we constantly subject ourselves to when it comes to women. We try to be this, if a woman come and ask us, one, we just tell you no. That's not going to be part of the conversation because, like Caleb said, she asks you for something, you tell her no, you ain't going to do it. Now she going to shut down. I think that a lot of us men, we put a lot of weight on ourselves trying to please a woman. You shouldn't always have to go all out your way. I mean, there's going to be times you're going to say, yeah, but what about you're not leaving no room for you to say, no, you might need this money for another project to whatever you got going on. Do you supposed to just spoil women, always tell women, yes, 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 yes? To me, I'm not going to be with no woman that I got to always say yes, or if I don't got it, I got to go out there and work double hard to just put a smile on her face. Man, fuck that. I mean, at the end of the day, I look at men as the most valuable piece because we are the employer. They are the employees. Their job is supposed to be trying to please us, make us happy. It done got flipped all the way around because we bring the most value. We got to bring the protection. We got to bring the provision. We got to bring all of this other shit. What they really bringing to us. I think that men need to stop subjecting themselves to be a loser for a woman. And I ain't never seen a job go all like their way to go get employees. Usually employees come to them.
But how can you say that when you said that you like broke women?
So right. So when I get ready, so that two things can exist at the same time. So once I get broke women, yes, I can do stuff. I'm not saying that I'm gonna just always give her shit. No, but when it's time for me to give her stuff, it's gonna be more appreciated more than a woman that can do it on her own. And I could weaponize it against her.
So that's
when she don't got it. When she don't got it, I could, like, if she haven't been cooking for me or she been running her mouth, like I used to give my woman allowances. But her allowances was based on how she would treat me this week, how much she was submissive, listening to me, woo out the bam. And she wasn't doing that, you wasn't getting nothing. But I don't need no woman telling me, well, I'm gonna go get my own stuff. All that's gonna do is raise a conflict because at that point, she's not gonna understand the lesson on why I did that. And so it's just gonna be tit for tat. Before you know, we're gonna start competing with each other. Then the relationship fails.
So
Hey, hold on, Chrissy. Let me tell Jay Prince, make sure you're on your Wi-Fi so everything will come out clear. You kind of cutting in on my end a little bit. Go ahead, Chris.
So that just sounds like you want to control someone with your money. Because
I am controlled because
they can't provide nothing for their damn selves. So you're using this as a sign of manipulation.
Well, no. Well, yes and no. What part did y'all be want to cherry pick leadership? Leadership is controlling, and it seems like when it's not to your favor, now you don't want him to be a leader. You just want him to lead. Only time you accept us being leaders is when we got to be your toilet for you to shit in, so we can take all the shit of what you have done. No, leadership is about control. When you go
It's
to your
not.
job, your
Leadership is
boss
guidance.
controls you.
Leadership is
When you
guidance.
at any job, you don't got no problem going to that white man system and letting that white man control you. But when
All
it
right,
comes
Jay
to your
Prince, red
black
lane
men,
playing him.
But
yeah,
a
when it comes
savior,
to
but
your
a
black
savior,
man, you wanna call him controlling and misogynistic. That shit crazy.
You
but
just said
you a
that.
savior. You want to be a savior. A savior complex is not the same as being a provider. A secure, you insecure. You an insecure ass man because a secure man wants to build with a woman. You want to build over a woman. So once you get done with this project, you go move on to the next project. You
No,
don't
it's
want
not.
nobody solid.
No, it's not that. I think that the way I look at black women's success compared to any other race of success, black women's success is her degrees is
State
no
level.
different from welfare. It's to make black men feel like he don't got no control
All right,
and
hold on, Jay
he's up
Prince.
under
Before you
her.
say the next thing, let me let everybody know that's here for the first time. Those of us that's know Jay Prince, we should understand, okay? Because we'll be on this shit. Because he gonna say a lot of shit today that y'all probably just gonna want to, go down there that bottom left hand corner and
Repeat the
stay there.
sentence.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on past what he said because it's all gonna be controversial to the naked ear. So anybody else want to chime in on the topic?
I did.
Go ahead, Chantel.
Getting it off of monetary and all of that. I mean, if you like a man to call you or text you or anything like that, first let him know, hey, I like it when you do that. And if then he starts doing that, then okay, if he wants to, he will. He'll do it. So that's all I
Gotcha. That leads me to pull out of my mind the quote that always gets to me when somebody brings up something like knowing. It's either a knowing problem or a doing problem. Once somebody knows, then they choose to do it or they don't. That's basically what you just said right there. Anybody else that hadn't went yet?
I mean, it goes to that point when we had the earlier discussion. Life is simple. You miss somebody, call them. You love somebody, tell them. You want to see somebody, invite them. These are simple. I keep telling y'all, like bro just got through explaining. The power is in the option. You opt in, you opt out, you opt to, you opt not, you opt will, you opt won't, you opt do, you opt don't. Opt in, opt out. Whatever. You hold that power. So if you're gonna sit there and hold your power to keep your damn mouth shut, are you a whole, adequate adult and fully capable of saying something? Because most of the time, the reason why people won't act for shit because they done already told themselves a scenario that ain't ever fucking existed. So again, with respect, if you do that and call yourself an effective communicator, fuck you.
All right. Anybody else? Everybody good on this topic? Jay Prince, you got any lasting words on the topic since everybody?
You just diminished my point to make it look like it was just something like
No, basically what I want to do, because
outlandish.
these are just icebreakers. I didn't diminish it. What I wanted to do was actually give everybody an opportunity to speak on it before I know that when you say something on it, the way that you think about certain topics when it comes to these, everybody's just gonna be down there in the bottom left hand corner, and we're gonna be there for an hour, and this is only the fucking second topic, and it's an icebreaker. So I just wanted to put that out there because this next one, I think, all right, so I'm good. I'll let you get the first go at this next one. That way the panel can just go to shits and we can just stay here for a long time. Here we go. Jay Prince is on you, bro. We're gonna watch this video first, and then it's on you, bro.
Do all the damn crime.
On if a man wants to fuck you or not fuck you based on, stop being so delusional. On if a man wants to fuck you or not fuck you based on his actions. Love, all men want to fuck. All men who see you and want to pursue you, one has an idea in their mind. One is just more strategic about it. One is more disciplined. Whereas the other, he's just, listen, I don't got time for no fluff. What's up? To believe that just because a man says, I'm going to pick you up at 8, doesn't want to fuck you is crazy to me. The choice really is in if you choose to do what you want to do with your stuff. You see what I'm saying?
All right, so here's the question, homie, before you even answer. Here go the question coming to you right now. All right, the question is, men that play Big Brother or Friends just want to get closer to the skins. True or false? And then give your reason why.
That's true. I think that anytime a man approach a woman, the first thing he done looked at her sexually before he even walked up to her. And a lot of times, the reason why men get in friend zones is because our mom, a lot of us was raised up on our mamas, and so we got it from a woman's perspective. Then our mamas told us to be friends first, 90, the 90-day rule, and you don't want to come off like you want to fuck because all this stupid shit. You was raised by a woman that was, first off, I think that was that was a disadvantage that a lot of us black men had because our mamas raised us from her point of view. You never listen. You can't learn nothing from a woman. You can't never learn anything about a woman from a woman. So that's why opposite attracts. That's why men attracted to women, women attracted to men. I mean, yeah. So my thing is the reason why I was in the friend zone only one time in my life, and it lingered to 10 years until one day I called her. I was on live and I told her I don't like this shit. Because at the end of the day, not only that she was helping me out, she was helping me with my kids, but still at the end of the day, I didn't get what I wanted out the deal. And that was some ass. I didn't give a fuck about all the other stupid shit. We could have did all the other punk shit. So I suggest men to never sign up to be no damn friend zone. If a woman don't want to fuck you, don't just go on about your way. Do not sit up there and hoping and praying that you're gonna do all this nice things and babysit her ugly ass kids, go up there fight the niggas that she actually fucking, because it's gonna be niggas that she actually fucking. You gonna be in the friend zone because she gonna tell you that you's a good person, you's a nice, I don't want to mess up our relationship and all this other type of shit. And you the more marriage material and woo out the bed. Don't listen to that stupid ass shit. Because at the end of the day, most of these women is not virgins. If she don't want to give up, break that pussy off, send that bitch on her way. Fuck a friendship.
All right, too easy. Anybody got anything they want to say back to Jay Prince's
What
thought
you
process
just said,
on the friend zone?
it was totally diabolical, right? Now,
Hold on, Jay Prince. Let her get it out, homie.
at the end of the day, you did have some good points, right? But they didn't stand on anything. For the simple fact of the matter that women friend zone men because that's how they look at that man and that's where they place them at. Majority of the women know that a man is automatically sexually attracted to her. That is the reason why he approached her. So at the end of the day, by her not busting it wide open for you, you don't want to be her friend no more because you may not fit into the qualifications that she wants you as a man to be.
All right, Jay Prince, I'll give you an opportunity to respond back to that. Then we'll move on to somebody else's thought on it.
So that's another example of women having it their way, right? She want everything about this nigga. You been in the friend zone, you basically her man without the fucking, right? She gonna have all of these expectations. And I think men should stand up for ourselves. The disadvantage again comes from us being raised by women to do that stupid punk shit. I think that men should divorce all of that shit that they mama raised them and never never allow no woman to slot you as no damn friend. That's emasculating and sometimes it's disrespectful. When a woman tell me that she want me to be her friend, I take that as very extremely disrespect. I've been cuss you the fuck out. Y'all ready for you to tell me, hell no, I'm ugly and going about your way, you ain't getting this, then for you to play in my face, that's what you call misleading and playing with niggas' emotions. No, don't do that. That's how a lot of times some men will take it farther and get violent with you beyond that. So you shouldn't be going around playing with niggas' emotions. You don't want to fuck that man. Don't take nothing from him. Don't try to use no nigga to get all you what you want to get.
So Jay Prince, I have a question. I have a question for Jay Prince. Jay Prince, so how long would you stay around for a woman to give you
My
some
bad.
coochie?
My internet is still on.
Are you using the white man internet at your job? The white man internet not working?
All I'm just saying, don't let no woman misuse you.
Okay, can you hear me, Jay Prince?
Yep.
Okay, so how long do you keep a woman around to get some pussy? Like you said the other lady, she was doing stuff for your kids. So what is the deadline to getting some ass from a woman?
I would say within between the first and second meeting, if she don't give you nothing by that second, third meeting, is over with. So most times when if a woman really want to give you some pussy, she damn near gonna give it to you on the time y'all get together. Damn near. Every woman I had sex with, I didn't have to wait no weeks and months and stuff like that. When she wanted to fuck, she fucked. And we have a lot of times all you gotta do is show her a good time. She having fun with you and vibing with you, she be willing to do it. All of this stupid ass shit talking about waiting a month, like bitch, you's a whole plum hole.
Okay, we got your point. You can stop talking. But anyway, okay, I'm just finna answer how I feel about this friend zone things. I feel like it's just a male version of a placeholder. Instead of keeping a woman around for convenience, men stay around hoping that they can get some sex from the lady.
Hey, mommy, that's exactly what I was about to say right then. I'm gonna let you finish, but I was about to say everybody taking this from a perspective as if a woman put the man in the friend zone. As I'm strolling through these platforms on multiple platforms, I'm seeing a lot of guys put themselves in the big brother or friend zone. And the energy is conflicting with what they're saying. This is my sis, or this is my homegirl, my little sis. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have always talked about that because I have seen it be done where men get, friend zone, and then I see women be in like long-term relationships as a placeholder with a man that didn't see a future with her at all. Just like what Jay Prince said, like he know when a woman like him because she's gonna put out on the first date. She gonna put out. That's the same thing with the last topic about, when a woman say a man is not God, but we cannot justify a man not being intentional. Even if he wants to do things for a woman, he's gonna ask like a man. That's when a woman should know when a man likes her. He's gonna ask questions. He's gonna try his best to get to know you. But a woman as a placeholder, he gonna fuck on the first day. He don't really care. But a woman, she's so gullible and she's so into him to the fact that she don't even recognize she a placeholder. She think that, yeah, he's gonna marry me. 7 years later, oh, he's gonna marry me. No, he's not. And I just feel like it should be. That's why I asked Jay Prince, what is the time frame? What is the time limit? How long do you stay in this place of trying to get some ass? Because this seems like that's all you want, right, Jay Prince?
In order for me to love a woman, I got to fuck you. I don't care how much we paying like we brothers and sisters. Only time I will be your friend is if you got a man. I'm still gonna be trying to fuck. That's just gonna be something to tell him that I'm your cousin. But if we ain't if that's not the case, yes, in order for me to have any genuine feelings for you is when I'm fucking you. If I'm not fucking you, I don't give a fuck about you. To be honest.
Okay, so T-Mac, so I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna land. So my question is for the fellas or anybody can answer. So what is the purpose of the friend zone then? Is it just because you want to be with the woman or you trying to have sex with a woman? Why are men staying so long around this woman? Is he trying to really be with her or is he trying to have sex with her?
Depending on the man. First thing first, you gotta understand this. We come in here and we talk. Majority of the time, motherfuckers get on these panels and these talk phrases is always a one-sided dynamic. And you're not necessarily wrong, but at the same time, you ain't necessarily right. So you right down the middle on a finite line on a one-side discussion when you leave out the multitude amongst multitude of a dynamic. Some people have that mentor kind of spirit in them, and they don't want nothing for nothing. They just want to be a good person because somebody was good to them, right? Some people do play the game. They got that venomous snake scale up on them, and they shit, I'm gonna slither my way into this motherfucker. While I wait on this one thing I really want, I'm gonna go ahead and patch myself through. It all comes down to who you dealing with, right? So once you have that understanding of a wide variety of what's going on, the buzzword of 2020, intention, fuck all that, man. Like, seriously, we got to get to a point where you in tune with yourself and you don't give a fuck if you friend zone or not. Because if you locked in with yourself, what's gonna happen is, all right, cool, this is what it is. I gotta keep doing what I need to do. If I have a purpose. The reason why we stay in certain situations and we cry and bitch and complain about it, because we don't have a fucking purpose for ourselves. You got a purpose for yourself, you don't really give a fuck what that person got going on because you done already figured it out immediately. So you have other dichotomies to go venture yourself into, and you're not really putting all your time into something that you didn't fucking played yourself into or got played into. Bro, tell us all the time, when it comes to accountability, You can't be mad about the shit that didn't happen to you and the shit you put yourself into. You are the common denominator.
That's a fact. Ronnie Woodham. What? Mommy 3 Love asked the question. Did you remember what she asked about? What's the friend zone for, and like putting yourself there? What that mean to you?
Yes.
Is he trying to be with her, or is he just trying to clap some
It's
cheeks?
yes to everything. Like I'm 43, y'all, to the group. Now I ain't done it all, but I've done a lot. 4 tours across the world, and I've been across the nation as well. I've seen it all, the cultures, different shades of pussy, if you will. I'm telling you. If I'm friending you, I'm trying to fuck. Period. Ain't no woman gave me anything career-wise in my entire life that I didn't just say, hey, I want to learn this shit, and it benefited me in the future as far as scholastics, finances, assets, shit like that. But when it comes to all-out friend zone, like every girl I can remember that I was friends with, cool with, I was either trying to fuck, had fucked, or was about to fuck. Like, that was the intent. You want to talk about intentions? That was my intentions. I'm telling y'all. And I work with a lot of dudes across the world. I could probably vouch for half of them too that would agree, because we done went to the club together plenty of times. We done got stuck in Germany plenty of times, you know, Kuwait or whatnot, and we trying to pick up the damn foreign girl that's over here working at the restaurant that don't even serve real food. This is overseas and shit. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but yes, if we in the friend zone, we tried it in some way, shape, or form. Even if that motherfucker gay, if that plug don't fit in Europe, there's a European adapter for that shit. I promise you.
Hey, listen, I agree with everything that the fella said, and I'll sum it up with it's like the BBB, and I ain't talking about Better Business Bureau. I'm talking about if the shit ain't about building, business, or baby making. That's the 3 times that a man is going to be around you close enough to always be in contact with you, always like talking about going out on trips and shit together. What are y'all doing? Like, who the fuck finna go out on the trip with you while you could be in your city trying to find love, and this person could be in their city trying to find love, but you might find one some bitch lonely and need a travel partner. But that travel partner ain't just, you don't find both of them in the same space at the same time. So, like Ronnie said, I think if the man inviting you out on a trip, because I hear these, like I said, on these panels, these are the scenarios that people are painting. So, like, if a man invites you out on a trip and he ain't trying to cut, he might be the other that Ronnie spoke about, you know, the rainbow type. But if a woman invites a man out on a trip, a weekend trip or a cruise or anything like that, and he go along and he's trying to cut. So just like the woman said in the video, we can cut the shit. We all grown. You know what I'm saying? But I hear the big brother, I see people, you know, jumping up and barely know a person. Because we all meeting out here on these social media streets nowadays. It's people that's barely knowing individuals. And then day 3, they big bro. All content creators up here. Go ahead, Jay.
Let me say this right quick. A lot of times these women was taught that a man had to love you to want to fuck you. And that's why they got the idea that you got to get married and stuff. No, I don't think that. I think that was only one side story. That was only spoken from the female side. So they believe that we had to. How's I'm just meeting you and I'm loving you?
So all the women up here kind of shook their head no when you said that.
No, women was. That's where the 90-day rule come in. At,
so we got 5 of them right up here.
But I'm just gonna say this.
Go ahead, man.
I
don't love you because I want to fuck you.
Okay, so with the BBB, right? You know, if you pursuing a woman for those 3 B's, right? Like, so why do men complain about paying for dates? Like, what are you exactly investing in? Dating costs time, energy. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, so you complain about paying for a date, but you know your intentions, right? So you mean tell me that every woman that you want to take out on a date, you want to be in a relationship with her?
No.
No,
So
just
I
for
agree.
fuck.
You got a good point right there, mommy. Check this out. They're investing in flesh, and I don't think that men are complaining about paying for the first date. I think men are complaining about paying for the second, third, and they ain't got what they wanted yet. That's
Okay.
just my opinion.
Okay, now check this out. Now keep that what you just said. So
Come with some shit. Go
but you already know that y'all also said that giving your pussy away devalue you, especially having kids. It
yeah,
just
because the niggas
devalue.
is trying to get it.
Okay,
Look,
so how many dates these women need to go on to, and y'all want her to fuck every man that she go on a date with?
No. You traveling down
No,
a
but I'm
crowded
saying,
road,
because you
but
gotta think
veering
about.
off to a lonely lane.
Okay, so but you gotta think about the man. You gotta think about the man. Don't know who she going on a date
what
with.
I'm thinking about.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But the man don't know who she just went out on a date with. You see
That
what I'm
ain't his
saying?
concern.
Okay,
That ain't his
but
concern.
okay, so should she be? So what makes your date so special that she gotta fuck you?
That ain't what the hell he talking about. You missing it.
Okay,
he gonna listen. That's the foolish part of us men. When y'all, especially if you of a caliber that he's like, damn, I like he's chasing it, not something that's coming and delivering the pussy right and hit to his lap, because he normally running away from that, don't want it. What chases us, we don't want, and we want what don't want us because we chasing. That's just a human trait nowadays, right? So at the end of the day, what you're saying is right down the right path, but the difference is, it ain't none of he really ain't checking for that, because we know body count ain't being truthful and all that bullshit. What he's concerned about is what the fuck's going on with him. Now, you made a good point about giving it up early and men not valuing you after that. But there's a certain thing that I mention up here all the time. It's called post-nut clarity. That don't matter if you hold that thing out for 2 years. After he busts, you look different, you sound different, your food tastes different, even though you cooked it with the same amount of seasoning. All your shit has just went left. It's up to you to understand that and believe it. So you're going to have to do extra shit now to bring him back to first date one. If you don't, just understand that his mind has now shrunk with the value of, not value, I take that back, with the idea of who you are to him, like inside. Go ahead.
so basically, you gotta keep his attention.
You better.
Okay.
Yeah. And you got to show improve too, because the difference is, this is why I tell women all the time, you want to be something that a man has never really seen, be set apart. A reserved woman is equated to what I would say a Bentley, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari. You don't see them bitches at every turn, every corner. Even when you live in those high-end areas, they there, but they in the garage. Now that goddamn Toyota Corolla, that some bitch is out there fucking every light, stop sign, fire hydrant, that motherfucker. You like, woo, shit, Toyota, I'm sick of you, ho. I'm sick of you.
Can I say this, D? I had a relationship with a woman. We fucked on the first date. She was actually my ex-girl friend, and when she was offering the sex. So she came to my house. It was New Year's, and I said, whatever girl come to my house, that's what I'm gonna be with. We started playing like a little card game. Long story short, me and her fucked the chocolate and the peaches and stuff and cream and stuff. After that, we was together 5 years. So she had other stuff that the main thing what made me stay with her, because she was all for me. She wanted to submit to me, and she acted like she wanted me. And she was there, she was by my side. You know, that's what made me stay with her and stuff like that. So although the post-nut clarity is very true, but a lot of times,
did you fuck off on her?
Within the third, fourth year, second year probably after, but no, we was always up on each other though, and we actually loved each other. But her being submissive, like one time she told me I went to go. I didn't have no money, but she had the money. She had a job at that time, and I went to go get some clothes. We went shopping, and she gave me her whole check. I said, "Why you doing this?" She said, "In public, I don't want me paying for shit in public, because that make you look bad if your woman got to pay." So she said she believes, she come from Texas, Galveston. She said I'd rather for my man to be pulling out the money than him. That gives other men open doors to come and slide in on me. And then one time I tried to borrow some Jordan, she wouldn't take that. And she's like, no, you don't gotta always try to prove a point. And this girl was fine. The reason I was doing all this shit because she was dark skinned and fine with a big booty. And I thought she was one of them ghetto chicks that I'm used to. And so, because them other chicks would have took that, like, yeah, give me them bones. But she said she don't have to wear all that to woo out the bell. So that she had a little stuff about her that maybe that was with substance that maybe when she showed that she genuinely cared about me.
Okay. Anybody want to touch on that topic before we get too far away? Anybody that hadn't spoke on it? K11, I know it's a lot to take in, but you got anything that you want to add to it?
Yes and no. So what you guys were saying about the woman being devalued after the post nut or whatever, like I have unpopular opinion, but I totally agree that a man is gonna do exactly what a man wants to do when he wants to do it, how he wants to do it. And it sucks. But as a woman, I have had to learn that you just gotta do or not. It's up to you. And you can always say no, but you gotta keep pushing at the end of the day.
That ain't too unpopular. I think that's a very popular opinion. Some people may not want to hear you say it because they think you're going against the sister code type shit. But don't worry about them motherfuckers. You over here on T-Max Network now. Go ahead, New Arrow. You got anything you want to add to it?
I think dating is risky in general. And I just don't try to worry about too much. I worry about what the man is showing me, how he's showing up for me, And because I feel like when a man is in your life and how he presents himself to you, that's who he is, And then I understand the, men be lying and all this stuff, but like, I don't know. I don't get into all of that. And even with because we was talking about how the friend zone, we was talking about the friend zone. I never really put men in the friend zone. I don't even ask men for nothing if they're not my men, because I know how a man is about what he do for you, about his time. I know why you're in my face. I know you're here for a reason, because don't no man be where they don't want to be. And so it's up to me to use my intuition to analyze this person and vet this person and see who they are. But if I know I'm not going to take them serious, I don't take nothing from them. Even if I'm in need at the time, I just self-reflect and try to understand why I'm in that place of need and what can I do to help myself. And so, but the only time I just really just talk to men that ain't my man, it don't last long. It's just like a passing by. We have a conversation, we cool. If we go out, that's cool or whatever. But I don't do too much because I don't like to give too much energy to men that ain't my man anyway. Because I
You
know
said something really
the
good right there.
payoff. I know the payoff, for a man that's really invested in you. I know what a man that really mess with you and love you. I know what he's really gonna do for you. So I don't do all that extra.
Gotcha. So you said something that I want to ask any of the ladies about. Do y'all think that what she said rings true? Meaning, like, y'all know that when men are in your face, because she just said something that a lot of women act oblivious to, like not knowing that, first of all, that when men are in your face and even saying, like, okay, I can go certain spaces, right? And the wrong person approached me and asked any question just random out the blue, like, man, it's good weather we having today. I'm putting my hand on my wallet and I'm looking and I got you in front of me so I can watch. Like, it's rare that a motherfucker just approach you and just start talking out the blue. So for ladies, when guys approach y'all, do y'all think out the back, okay, motherfucker, what you want? Why me? And do y'all mind turn like that? Or y'all just, hi, I'm such and such, and how that shit go?
Also, too, I wanted to add this, like,
before you add it, let me get them the answer what I just asked real quick. Do y'all think that y'all like he just there for no reason?
I'll say every woman is different. And me,
I'm talking to one right now.
Huh?
Just you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. For me, I'm naive. I'm going to take you at face value. So I had a guy, saw this man almost every day, talked about everything, some everything, marriage, his marriage, me going through my divorce and everything like that. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is a really nice guy. We cool. Once his was final, he knew mine was about to be final. I've been talking to this man for over a year, and now he came at me. I was surprised.
Why?
I really thought that we was just cool. We was just friends. We was just so. But that's me. I can only talk.
Women ain't these fairy tales.
Come on, JP.
So chances,
go ahead. Who just said something? K-Love?
yes. So chances are, if a man comes up to me, I already know what he want. But to be honest, if he come up to me, if he looking at me because he might want something, I'm looking at him too already. So I'm gonna be a realist. Like I'm already like, hold up, like what we might be doing. Like I'm a real, like for real. I'm not even.
Yeah, and it depends on the approach. It's the approach too. It's how he approached me. Like if he approached me, I done had some men say, you know, be my wife. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like that's so lame. Like gone or that. Like I had one man said like, ooh. Men say the weirdest things to us, and y'all just don't understand. Y'all really do not understand what men really say to us, their pickup lines, and how they approach
So
us.
what would be your pickup line, Mommy 3? Because it's
Don't
easier.
do it. Don't tell
No,
him.
shut the hell up, J Prince.
That's some bitch taking that.
I feel like if a man really want you, he's gonna be patient. He's gonna be strategic. He's gonna place himself in your environment. He's gonna watch you. That's how when a man wants you, he gonna watch you. You know, and so and then when a man approach you, you can't even think he just really wants something like with you besides sex because he don't know you for real. So you have to analyze that. Like men, they think differently from us.
I ain't gonna lie, new era. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
But women think the same way as us. They be want to just fuck too.
No, be quiet. Wait, shut up. This for the women. This all time.
Oh, my bad.
New era, new era. I love that you said that, but you know one thing my dad always told me, like a man will wait around for some pussy too. Like he will wait around for some pussy. It can be years from now if he want that.
If he's around for the cooch, I mean, I'm sure you getting other benefits from him too. Because if a man around you, you can get all types of stuff, protection, money, whatever.
Breaking news, Nick. Breaking news. Let me tell y'all something right now. Hold on. Wait, I had to interrupt all that buffoonery that y'all talking. Breaking news. Let me say this real quick. Y'all right and you wrong as fuck. All right. So listen, you right because he's around, but he's not waiting because he's still fucking off on other people in between that year. Because some women, I gotta put that out there, because some women truly believe that there's some bitch like they so special that there's some bitches just sitting around waiting for their shit. But he knows and it ain't that damn special.
On the other side anyway, because
I'm
already on the other side doing something. So
but you're working on it.
Absolutely.
That long.
Cause like Dominique, I swear, like that guy that you said, a whole year y'all talked about this thing, and guess what? He probably just want to have sex with you, and I'm telling you, he'll have sex with you and dust you to the wind, like, and you done sit there thinking like, you know what? Maybe this is the love story I've been thinking about.
It depends on the age.
You know what I'm
depends
saying?
on the age he is.
But if you done sat around a man for 10 years and y'all have been friends for 10 years, who really cares? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you get all types of value from a man being around you. You know what I'm saying? So I think women just stuck on the fairy tale part of it, you know?
Yeah. I think I just like country men. So I feel like the things that I like, most women probably wouldn't like. They'll think that it's like low vibrational. That's low. Like I like for my man, make me a bologna sandwich. I had this country man. Oh, like the way he cooked. Like men know how to cook breakfast. I swear to God, the one thing about a man, they can cook some damn eggs and bacon and shit. God damn. I ain't gonna lie. I like country stuff. And I feel I'm not with that wine and dine and shit. I like country stuff. Let's go fishing. Let's go if a man approach me in that way, like, hey, what you like to do? Like not on no sexual stuff. Even if he do want to have sex, I ain't gonna lie, he might get some and do some shit like that.
Hey, Jay Prince, when we got up here before we went live, what's the first thing she asked you what you did today?
Yeah, she did ask me what I cooked.
Hey.
And I said some pizza puffs. But I do gotta cook breakfast and stuff. But y'all know one thing that y'all missing with the friend zone stuff? One thing that y'all missing. Only A lot of people gonna be upset. Only the extreme pretty girls get to put men in friend zones. Not no basic, not no sis belows. Niggas ain't waiting around for no average chick. If now you a dime or close to it, then that's how you get us in friend zone. But you just ordinary, okay, you say no, okay, I'm gonna go fuck something that a little bit better than you. But only the dimes, like women, it's two different types of women. The pretty girls, the fine girls get all of the privileges from men. Like all of these requirements, if a man expects for you to get all these requirements, he don't think you're attractive. The women that's fine, they go through life skating because men, they could be a pissy shit or attitude woman. But as long as she fine, bro, because at the end of the day, it's a million niggas that's waiting to pull over. Just bowing down. She don't have to have no personality. She don't got to cook. She don't have to clean. She don't have to do none of that. That man gonna buy her a car. He gonna fight for her. He gonna shoot for her. Like it's men that will go to jail for certain type of women. And if a man never risk it all for you or just don't require you, if he asking you to clean up and cook and stuff, he don't look at you like you that fine.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh,
I want to say one more thing about this.
Go ahead, Chantel.
Like funny story. Because I'm learning now. I almost didn't respond to you, T-Max.
You said what now?
I said I almost didn't respond to you when you asked about the podcast and everything. Because like I said, now I'm learning now, so I'm not being naive, So it wasn't until I talked to Chrissy and me and Chrissy had a conversation and no, it's cool. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. And that's when
Well, what would be wrong though, Dominique, if a man want to fuck you though? Why that's got to be so looked at so? That's the most natural thing that we all hear from. We didn't come from nothing else outside of fucking. So why, if a man want to fuck you, how come you don't want to fuck him? It's why is that got to be a bad thing because he want to give you some dick?
No, it's not a bad thing. Dick is good. I don't need it from
oh, it's so good.
All right, come on. Back to the regular scheduled program. You niggas gonna get up on dick tantrums and shit. Go ahead.
One thing New Era said.
Hey, mommy, you gotta stop saying certain things because you're the only person that pauses this motherfucker like that. Like he literally stopped and looked up at the screen like it was Christmas in July. Go ahead, Jay. Finish your thought, buddy.
Who, me?
Yeah, you was going and then you just stopped. He done
forgot. Oh, okay. So Dominique, the thing is, I think that, and Dominique is one of those fair, decent women. She got almost the light skinned girl privilege going on, and so she feel as though like this is. I got to say this: most pretty girls do not stay married long. Like the reason why they don't have long relationships because they know what their value is as far as like they sexual value. They know men is willing to do. Most of them type of women end up with ball players, football players, and stuff like that. So they get a little bit more cocky, and so a lot of times you trying to fuck Dominique, she gonna look at you like you done something wrong, as if I don't know why she feel like that. If I try to approach you, why can't men want to fuck you? You don't want men to fuck you?
All right, hey. Answer that, Dominique, if you want to. But what we gonna
why you don't want men to want to be sexually attracted to you?
I just told you.
Go ahead.
I just said I don't have a problem with that.
All right, so check this out. Here's what I want to do, man. Hey, ladies, Jay Prince made a statement, right? Mommy 3 Love immediately agreed. Do y'all think y'all agree or disagree with his statement that a pretty woman skate through this world unscathed, get everything she wants pretty much from her man or other men if she's single, multiple men if she's single, and if a man is asking you to clean up, to cook, to this, that, he not looking at you like a dime.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you what I agreed with. Okay, I didn't agree with everything he said. Now I do know that's where placeholders come in at. Like men will mistreat those women. But those women, especially if they never had a dad in their life, they don't know what love is and they can't recognize it. They look at that as love. And I'm finna tell you something. If a man like he don't have his shit together and he wants you to like do like just dumb stuff. I don't want to talk about 50-50. Let me shut up. You know what?
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me be
hold that
quiet.
thought because
I
the
ain't gonna
family is
hold it.
select.
I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold
Yeah.
it. But I'm telling you, men, I done seen men like literally would kiss the floor a woman walk on if he really, really like her. She ain't gotta lift a finger, ain't gotta cook, ain't gotta do none of that shit. Like he would just do anything for her. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's all right. But if a man just let you act like you damn Cinderella, he don't like you. He don't like you. If you got a constantly ask, you got your part of the bill, you gotta ask him about the part of the goddamn. He don't like you. He do not like you. He hates you. Like you got some men out there like that. So
No doubt. Ladies around the panel, because y'all threw one out there for the fellas a while ago and like made us stand on 10 toes. So let's ask y'all. Y'all gonna stand down on 10 toes on this one? And Jay Prince do something out there and say pretty girls rock. Pretty girls get what they want. Pretty girls turn around and don't have to do a whole bunch of extra stuff. So anything y'all want to add to that?
I mean, he is right to a certain extent. At the end of the day, if a man doesn't want you doing anything, he does not feel like he doesn't like you. Like Mommy 3 said, he don't like you. Because at the end of the day, a man is going to want that woman to build and help. That's supposed to be his helpmate. So he ain't gonna want everything all on his shoulders.
Okay. Before I ask the next question on that, K-Love and Chantel or New Era, anybody want to jump in on that one?
I would say that a pretty woman is more susceptible to manipulation because she got so many different men in her face, like because you got to have substance with a man. I don't care what kind of man you talking to, from a thug to a high value man or just whatever. They still gonna all notice the same things in you. So if you don't have the substance, if you can't think for yourself, if you don't know how to use your feminine energy properly, you're just gonna get used. So pretty women just I mean they get a lot of men coming at them, but if they don't have substance, they still gonna get used. So I don't know. That's just my take on it, because that's what I see.
So I agree with that too, but on the backside of that, it's kind of like when they say light bright, like guys that are real light, like 6'3", taller, whatever. They all get all the women. They have options, so they have a lot of options, so they can get whatever woman they want. So I feel it's the exact same way. So I do agree to an extent. But
Yeah,
coming
I'm
from a
glad.
military,
But
coming
they
from a
still get
military
used though.
standpoint, coming from a military standpoint, always being in the military or whatever, I don't necessarily think it's like that per se, because no matter in a military culture, it doesn't matter who you are, you can get what these women, what they're saying that you can get no matter what. Pretty, ugly, skinny, small, tall, whatever. You just got to know how to do it. That's all.
You wanted to add something to that, New Era?
Um, I mean, even if a pretty woman, because women got to understand that feminine energy is a commodity and it's a resource, and men utilize their energy how they want to, whether they are a good man or a bad man. They still using your energy as a commodity or a resource for them to be utilized in whatever way they want to. And so even if she's pretty, even if he's paying for her stuff or just buying her whatever she want, he's still using her for his own benefit. And
How
so,
so?
so she's still susceptible to so much manipulation. Pretty women will tell you that themselves, like how men approach them and all the stuff they got to go through because they are pretty women. And so that's just how I see it.
Yeah, no doubt. So I want to say this to K11 point. She just threw it out there on the guys, and I was gonna tap in on it before she came with the tall and light skin or whatever that people deem to be valuable. So money is being one for as a option. I just want to ask the ladies, do y'all think, because a lot of times in today's society, everybody's trying to be so equal, and we're gonna get into that here shortly. But equal meaning thinking that the same thing applies to both genders when it comes to have it your way or get it your way, because a lot of women that I've heard here recently states that a guy gotta be like very, very attractive to get that woman that he wants, or what they think that the woman is out of his reach. So do y'all think that's the case, or or does looks differ between men and women?
No,
Okay, so
I like my men medium ugly, and I'm gonna keep it at that.
ooh, I ain't mad. So
Medium.
there's a lot of copy paste men and women. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of copy paste men and women because you got these women getting the BBLs or whatever, and everybody's starting to look the same. Just like the men who were trying to, get themselves right in the gym and do this or the third or whatever. So everybody's the same. So it's like copy paste. So what do you really know what you're getting is the real question. So I feel like there's a lot of copy paste men and women.
Okay, everybody out here doing copycatting. Okay, D. Austin, what you got, home?
Well, one, New Era gave the analogy of a hunter. That's one thing a lot of women don't understand when they talk about what men being hunters. Men are naturally hunters. And see, the misconception is that every hunter is out there just chasing its meal down. Now, some bitch, I got a trap for you. Might take me a week, might take me a month. But guess what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit quiet in this corner while you roll over that patch of grass and you come to find out it's a big ass 12-foot hole. You ain't gonna ever get out that bitch till I come and get you. That's all it is to it. At the end of the day, you have to understand the people that's in front of you. You got adequate tools already inside of you. You don't use, you ignore regularly. And we come here and we listen. We listen and we listen. We listen. And one thing about every man that has ever really graced this panel, particularly the men that are usually here, them damn antennas don't miss. Boy, them shits pick up goddamn beacon signals from fucking 19 kilometers beyond the other side of the earth. All we doing is listening, 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 listening. That's how I know my man know when to move and when not to move. Cause you gonna give up all the information. He just steady download. Got a file cabinet full of shit. Yeah, boy, here we go. Got it. Daddy issues. Her brother live way in Hawaii. He can't come and defend her in time. I've been and did all this shit. You're gonna tell everything. You're gonna give up your position real easy. So when it come down to it, I heard sister say something about copy and paste, individuals. I would agree to an extent that there is a lot of copy and paste, and that's just people that don't have no identity.
Gotcha.
That also
go
goes
ahead,
back
Chris.
to what D was saying. Like Dominique, that's what he did to you. You told him, you built the friendship. You thought he was
Mama
there.
3.
No, Dominique.
No, I was talking Mama 3. Go ahead.
Dominique, that's what he did to you. So he made you think he was your friend, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna be there for you. And you told him everything. And he was sharing stuff with you, but he wasn't going more so in depth as you were. So he like trauma bond with you over y'all getting a divorce. And that's how he worked his way in. And then when you called him and said, hey, my divorce is final, that's when he went and said, okay, I can go in. And now I can really reveal who I truly am.
Okay. Chantel or Ronnie, y'all want to land the plane on this one?
My grandfather always told me that women own 75% of all the money and all the pussy. And that is why we fail to understand them most of the time. I can appreciate that, them wise words. That's like the only phrase I fucking remember him ever telling me. I kid you not. So I would land it with the friend zone is dangerous when it comes to any type of relationship, because friends usually progress into something different over time in one way, shape, or form, whether it's best friend or spouse or something in between, which can include enemies too. So you just when you jump into a committed relationship, you just that communication piece that everybody been talking about is just very important. Now, yes, we can't read minds, but yes, as a man, we can pay attention to detail, so we can pick up on shit, right? So if you really want to do it, you're going to do it. right? Just to close the circle on the first topic there, whether she's telling you or not, if we want that shit to work, we'll figure it out. And that friend zone has that bar's got to change when the relationship changes.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. All right. Everybody good on that one. We're gonna move on. I do want to play the last part of that of that video so everybody can understand. Hey, Mommy 3, you want me to pop mine up there? Because the reason why I asked that, we got a question about super chats. They said, where's the super chat option? Hey, Stephen for the win. Right now, we're working towards that, man. Help us get monetized and go ahead on, because it's a new channel that we're just starting over here. Help us get monetized so we can put that option up. We appreciate anybody that want to donate to the channel or any one of the panelists that's up here. So with that being said, if y'all want to throw your cash apps underneath your tag, somebody might can reach out. Cash app actually take less than the super chats anyway, so you get more.
TMAX Network LLC at gmail.com.
That part. But what y'all really want to do is look at the end part of this video before we move on, because everything that everybody said was spot on with what the man doing and what the man is there for. But the lady said something at the end of the video that pertains to the females, and I think it's very important. Let's check it out.
Crazy to me. The choice really is in if you choose to do what you want to do with your stuff. You see what I'm saying?
So that part right there, I think, is key. It went through fast the first time, but I want to really reel it back. No matter what he's in front of your face for, I tell women all the time, like when we out here on these panels, y'all really control how the dating or the courting or the sex or any of that shit goes. So like, no matter what he's there for, knowing that he's gonna wait you out. Back to Mommy 3 Love point with the first time giving it up or the second win, like, do he value you after that? That's just a risk that you're gonna have to run. Because see, a lot of y'all look for monogamy. So like, if he, what K Levin said, if he checking you out and you checking him out, but in your mind, you're not gonna move too fast or you're not gonna do too much, you just understand that he probably is gonna still be entertaining you, but you're going to run the risk of him going elsewhere. Now, he can do that whether you give it up or not. I just want y'all to keep that in mind, because so many women try to bottleneck that process, being that is as if they got to worry what he's there for. You see what I'm saying? Knowing that we just all said that most men are there for the physical attraction first and wanting to probably go further into an action. But regardless of what he's there for, man, hey, look, get that thing up, move on, get it behind you. Now y'all can just get past the post. If you get past the post-nut clarity part, you got it. I promise you. Yeah, go ahead.
My ex-husband, who I was married to for 18 years, he got it on night one.
I know that's right. Give it up for night one givers.
I always say, would you buy a car without test driving it?
Oh shit. Dave,
I don't try to control
now,
a man.
this is totally different from what we normally hear out here. Everybody was nuns up here last week, not out here on this panel, not on this panel, but on these platforms. Everybody nuns. Nobody is giving it up. Everybody is out here having conversation only. And going out and eating and doing those things, and ain't nobody getting past first base. That's diabolical, but I get it.
That's why I never try to control the man. I guide the energy. I let him put out the energy and I guide it. You know, I don't do too much. I'm a woman and I love being a woman, and I love letting a man be a man. He gonna show me what he want to do.
Now,
and I'm gonna tell him what I need and what I want him to do.
His energy, as far as his action and his words, is you already see, not physically, but by motion of what he's doing and saying, you know it's going straight for your zipper. How you guiding it?
Could you say that again? I hear you.
Damn it! Did I cut out for the rest of y'all?
He said, "How's you?"
I get it. I'm used to it. New Era. When people do that to me after a quick question like that, they buying time. So let me ask you real slow. All right. He's talking to you with the sweet nothings. Every 4 words, you're a queen. All right. He's doing and saying everything that is setting off your spidey senses. Right. Tell me how you got in the energy when you believe in your mind that he's going straight for the zipper.
Well, I just realized in that moment if I want him in the same way or not, you know? And so if I don't want you like that, it don't even matter what you're doing.
Let's pray there's no liquor involved, because God damn it.
If my body say do it, my body talks to me, let me know.
You know,
I can't. Maybe it's on over here.
You know what? I honestly think I knew. Well, I'm gonna say it was my issue until I had to like catch myself. I feel like, and then I think it's a lot of women issues too. It's like two things that we do about these dates. We automatically put ourselves in a relationship with that man before we even get to know that man. I feel like that delusional shit. We'll look him up online. We done found his mama. We done found everybody before we went on the date. We done picture Christmas together. We done picture all. We done put too much expectations on a man, and then we get disappointed when it's not what it is. And then we feel like, oh, it's a him problem. It's a him problem. No, you put all of these expectations on this man. You created this man inside your head, and then the date didn't go how it wanted to go, and then you upset. And then on top of that, another issue that we have is we're nothing beyond sex. A lot of women don't have nothing else to offer, not even a conversation. Like all they have to offer is pussy.
Yep.
Right.
Like they can't even keep him. That's why I'm so glad you guys said that. Like, okay, we done had sex. You're not interesting.
Right.
So a lot of women is nothing beyond it. Like that's why it never works out. Like, and then she be like, "Damn, I fucked him," and then he ghosts me. I mean,
Hey, do you
you're
understand
boring.
that I asked
That's
this
why they
question a lot of
bopping them.
times, and I'm gonna let anybody else jump in. Y'all can jump in anytime because me and her probably just gonna go back and forth with the energy. Check this out, mommy. I ask this all the time. Most women don't have hobbies. Act the fuck up. And I've asked this over the last 3-4 years, right? What's your hobby?
Gardening.
Traveling and shopping. And I'm literally, I promise you, those are some things. Now, do I run across some that have these things? But they are literally but when men have those hobbies that we have, that's when they want to join in. And now everybody, like K11 said, somebody said copy paste. Who said that? K11?
K11.
Yeah, copy paste. That type shit. They attach themselves to a man like leeches. Everything that he does, you become. And then when you finally want to do some shit that you want to do, which tends to be some girly shit, and he don't want to rock with it, now you mad because you've been doing all the masculine shit with him, trying to act like or be in his presence to consume his whole existence, right? You're at the goddamn cigar lounge. You're at the pool hall. You're at the strip club. You're at the racetrack. You buying motorcycles to ride beside him. When I'm like, what the fuck? Like, when is this copy paste stuff going in? So at the end of the day, I agree with you, Mommy 3 Love. Most are not interested on their own because I think that after the sex, the post nut clarity don't hit as hard when he's already seen interesting things about you other than your ass and titties.
Yeah, and then they'll sit on their phone all day searching him, waiting for him to text back when you could be doing something with your life. Like, why you not doing anything? Why, like, what the hell? Like, he texts you, oh, he didn't text me back in an hour. You should be doing something within that hour. Like, get up out the bed, stop searching him online, and go do something.
Baby.
So I always say, like, in a relationship when I have a conversations, like my current relationship now, I always say it's me, it's him. He has his own identity. He does what he needs to do, and then it's us together, and we do things together.
Right. And then women are very male centered. They talk too much and they too available. That's how men are able to manipulate them. They already know what you want. They know what you're looking for because you told them. And if you're not interesting, they're gonna bop you and on to the next.
There you go. That's it right there.
Well, here's something more interesting. You don't even have to be in our goddamn area to tell us directly. Because y'all get y'all asses on these motherfucking cell phones and post your fucking video with all your emotions out there to tell the fucking world. And then not knowing, yeah, well, we got that same amount of access to you, especially if you just got a little jip about yourself. So you done already told me without having me being present. All I got to do is nod and smile when I do get in front of your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Very
You
true.
already got the blueprint and
All
gave it
right,
up.
too easy,
But
man. Let me
don't
go and
y'all
drop.
think it's a problem that men don't have structure behind the women that they are pursuing? Because I understand that women are, putting themselves in a vulnerable position, and they, they may be seeking partnership or whatever, but why are the men not standing on structure? Why don't you have a plan or ideal for what you want to do with that woman? Like,
What
instead of
structure?
just trying to
Hold on,
manipulate
D.
or bop her.
Yeah. So I understand half of what you said because I only can see half of you. So what I want to give you is half of an answer back. Here's what half of my answer, because me and D is all in love and jokes. Me and D, we think just alike. Okay. So I'm gonna give you half of it, and then he gonna give you the other ending portion. So here's the thing: we do have a plan of what we want for you and what we trying to do to you and what we trying to do with you, even if it's long term. The problem comes in on my half, right? Only we're talking 50-50 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So 50-50 is 50% of the answers right here. Then my brother's gonna take the other 50. So we do have a plan. The difference is that y'all always want to alter that plan, tailor that some bitch up for you, and then now he ain't even interested in you no more. Why? Because just like Jay Prince said, that girl gave him her whole check so he can feel like the man that he was just because he didn't have it at the time. Y'all got to let our plan be the fucking plan. So at the end of the day, stop trying to make us into your best friend and talk about you want us to go outside and ride fucking scooters together and do all this other stuff that he typically did. That wasn't his plan. Now he can incorporate that into his plan, but his plan done got canceled because he feels as if, like Jay Prince said, raised by his mama, she's the prize, whatever the hell she wants to do, you got to go along and hope your plan somehow, some way get weaved in there later. He also want to take it away.
But that's when the conversation needs to happen.
He also want to take it away.
Conversation been happening. The failure realization didn't. That's what happened. So here we go. Structure. Well, structure has many faces. Once again, we idolize one method that we seen to be a success method and thought it was applicable to our silly asses. Oh Lord, don't do that. Don't come on here with all that truth, D. Oh, Mama Jones and Daddy Jones, they did it like this. Them sons of bitches came up in a whole nother era in time. Yeah, you may be of the Jones bloodline, but you ain't got the Mama and Daddy Jones path. Because before Mama Jones became Mama Jones, she was probably Mama Thomas. But we ain't gonna have that discussion either.
Boy,
So as soon as we start putting ourselves in other people's predicaments that ain't gilded for us, because we got our own pathway. When you talk about structure, man has a structure. This is gonna be a woman that I'm gonna be really to work with and see what she about, or this is just gonna be a woman that I'm gonna pound out and let her be about. That's a structured plan. It may not benefit you, but it's structured.
Yeah. Hey, brother KC, I got you right. KJC for life says, can it be that people don't focus on being friends while in the relationship? You have to be more. You have to be more in a relationship than just a couple. That's real. That's real good right there.
That is a good one, but I would combat that.
Okay, go ahead, homie.
That friendship shit ain't it. That ain't it. Y'all see T-Max Network over there? That's my brother and my fucking friend. If you want the treatment that nigga getting, oh, you ain't gonna like it. So, do you want to be my woman or do you want to be my friend?
But I think that's where people get things.
Do you understand what the fuck he just said first? Because I want to make sure every woman up here understood what he just said. That was deep.
I mean, I want to be your woman, but why can't I be your friend and your woman?
All right, hold that
Why
thought.
can't we
Hold that thought.
start
He gonna
off-
explain. He gonna explain to you why you can't. Do anybody up here understand what? Because it sounds like she don't, and Chrissy may not by the facial expression. So does anybody up here understand what the fuck D Oswald just gave y'all in an example? Because I think he answered your question, whoever, if you heard him. Understand what he meant, but if you want the treatment his friends get, basically, to sum it all up, do you really want the treatment his friends get?
Hell no.
I know that's right. Smart woman.
I just think as a woman, it's more so of an emotional thing. Like, because that'd be the one thing. This my best friend. That's my man, my best friend, my everything. And you know what? But I feel like y'all gotta understand, like, we're not the same. I don't want to be treated. Oh my God. Okay. I don't want a man to treat me like a man, and I don't want to treat my man like in a feminine way, like he's my homegirl. But I feel like y'all do gotta understand, like, this is how we think. Like, we think like that. But they don't. It's hard to explain.
D and Ronnie, y'all better hurry up. 'Cause I got some shit.
What I want to
hold on, D. Chrissy got something to say because we're gonna make sure that you answer New Era question. Go ahead, Chris.
So I think what people have to understand is you still have to have your individuality at the end of the day. So I don't want you to be my best friend because I'm not gonna tell you everything I'm gonna tell my best friend as my man.
They don't like that. They don't like this. See how they looking? They don't like
Well,
this shit.
here's the situation. The shit that you gonna tell your friend need to be on some friend level shit. Because once you involved with me, we on a whole nother different trajectory and plane line. We're building foundation. We're building a generation. We're building something that's gonna have both of our bloodlines attached to that motherfucker. And if your friend matters more than that, well, you can get the fuck on.
But so I think you're misconstruing what I'm saying. I think you
Go ahead and woman this up. Because what Ronnie just told y'all, the first thing is you never go what? Ronnie, you never go what, Ronnie?
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
There we go.
We gotta woman it up. We're a woman.
I don't know if y'all seen Tropic Thunder. That's a Tropic
No,
Thunder.
it's not a masculine answer. The first woman thing you did, Mommy 3 Love, was no, I don't want you to treat me like a man. No, it's not about you treating like a man. You are a friend. Friend get friend treatment.
Right.
Woman.
Friend and lover though. You friend and lover.
So no, and no. Fuck no. You are my woman. You get a preparated treatment. If you don't want preparated treatment, then you could be my friend with benefits.
Describe that then. So also the side bitch be the friend.
How do you vet her if she cannot see a friend in you? Like I'm just not getting it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm confused myself.
I feel like a woman
I know y'all
should be able to see a
I
friend
know.
in you. Like,
And this is why when I get to heaven, I'm choke slamming the shit out of Adam, but not kicking fucking Eve in her ribs. This is what happened. It's plain and simple. When you get with a man as your man, you are there now for a purpose. Why you don't have a working relationship that has extended beyond the point, because you didn't come in with a purpose, first of all, and you didn't discuss what you would like to do in the purpose, second of all. So you don't have nothing to work on in the midst of it. When do you get to stop being a woman, New Era?
Never.
So when do I get to stop being a man?
Never.
And if we have kids together, when do we get to stop being goddamn mama and daddy?
Never.
And then when they have kids, when do we get to stop being goddamn grandpa and grandma?
Never.
Okay, that sounds like fucking commitment, don't it? All right.
K Lovin, go ahead, K Lovin. You got something you want to say?
No.
All right. Anybody else got anything to say? We got two more topics. I think one of them going to take us down through the. No, you go ahead, Chantel. You good? You got time?
No, because I was gonna say, well, maybe with the whole we want our man to be our friend thing, it's more of like that emotional connection that you have with the friends. You want to make sure that you have that emotional connection with.
Hold on, D. Stay muted. I got this. I'm the exclamation point. Go ahead, Chantel. Finish up what you said.
No, that was it. That's what I'm saying.
I need to hear it again because D reaching for the phone triggered me. Go ahead.
I was just saying that maybe we're calling it friend, but it's just the emotional connection that we're wanting to have.
Okay. Gotcha. I thought that's what the fuck you said. Let me ask you a question real quick.
Nah,
that was good. No, I don't even have a comeback just yet. I have something I want to say, but it don't come back to what you said. I got a question to what you just said. Okay. Let's go and get this shit out here in the open, right? So, boom. You were saying you want to have that emotional connection. Let me ask you a question. As a woman, meeting a guy, establishing a relationship, how do you begin without anything from him, as far as any of his participation? This is all on you. How do you begin to establish that emotional connection from your standpoint, not from him back towards you? How do you begin to establish that? Now, I want everybody, because people are doing all types of shit right now. I'm gonna let them get it out. No, let them get it out. Y'all can work and turn and talk to people and do all that, but you're gonna miss the fireworks, because this is gonna be the one that y'all need to hear. Chantel wants to tell everybody how the fuck she's finna establish her emotional connection with a guy. Go ahead, Chantel.
I feel like I'm being set up, and you know I don't.
No, it's in your own words. This is one of them essay shits where you write it in your own words. Just make sure you got proper exclamation points and all that shit in there when you make your sentences. Go ahead.
Well, for me, I guess that would just be through conversation and me dropping certain like personal details about myself and how he handles those, you know, those personal things that I tell him. You know, is he okay?
No, go ahead. What? See, what you're doing right now is you're so worried, and this is why y'all fucking up from the beginning. You're so worried about what somebody is thinking and saying instead of just saying what you got to say. You know why? Because it's all yours. I don't know what the fuck you about to say. I'm just clapping from what you're saying. Go ahead. Hurry up, because K11 about to tear her phone to pieces.
So that's it. Just dropping certain tidbits and offering more vulnerability to him and seeing how he handles that. And that's how
Great. Everybody heard what she said, right?
Can I say something?
I got something.
Yeah, but K11 going there, you go. Go ahead, K11.
I think one of the biggest things, like she said, was vulnerability, but also practice active listening.
Stop. You're on the wrong panel because you making too much sense. Stop right there. This panel is a nonsense panel. You just made too much of it. Hold your thought. No, hold your thought. That means hold on. No, you missing my whole joke.
Oh, I got you. I understand.
Yeah, that part. Stop. You don't have no buffoonery in you. Go ahead on, Chris.
So when she said making herself vulnerable for that man, I don't think that's the right thing to do.
Keep going.
Mm-mm.
So then what do you think is the right thing to do?
So the right thing to do is that comes with time, because if you're revealing everything to this man and you're putting him in a position to put on a mask, he doesn't really have to be his true self because you're feeding him what he wants to know without even asking questions.
Well, no, I was saying little by little.
You had your chance. Nope. We ain't gonna let you. Nope. We're not even gonna let you. Nope. Nope. Mommy 3 love. What do you think about what Chantel said? Or do you want to add to how do you start to make an emotional connection with a guy, even if that's something that you want to do?
Well, I just feel like there's no like one way path to it, because honestly it just depends on the man, whatever time frame you are at in your life. Everybody didn't go through my time frame, which is, you know, divorce and having a baby and being a baby. So I honestly I don't feel like it's a right or wrong answer to this type of
I think
question.
what I said is the right answer, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because
I thought I done told you. I'm gonna let you get.
I just think
you for last because you made sense. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just think building connections and all that emotional stuff. And I done already told you how we be thinking. We already be delusional. I done said a lot of women be getting in their mind and getting in their head about being delusional over men that they don't know yet. All these expectations, they have all these expectations. So that's why I say it looks different in certain people's lenses on what it is and what emotional connections that they have with certain men. So
yeah. I got you, D. I see you over there. Chrissy already went. K11, go ahead on. Tell them about yourself.
So I can only say active listening is right, because from being married, going to marriage counseling or whatever, we talk about the 7 effective habits of active listening by Sean Covey. It's a book. And you have to a man wants you to actively listen, because a lot of times we listen to understand, not to, listen to respond, but not to understand. So I've had to learn that the hard way. So I think active listening, being emotionally in tune, and also, like we've been talking about this whole time, being intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. So let me tell you what you just did, K Loving. Let me tell you what you just did. Not only did you make some damn sense, but you literally was opposite of what Chantel said. And Chantel, this is nothing against you. Because most women think that. So your whole goal was to make emotional connection with a guy who is not looking to make an emotional connection. When I say that, when we go back to the word friends, right? Most guys ain't looking to start out establishing like that type, y'all type of friendship. Yeah. We are looking to establish a friendship with our lady. That's trust, respect, and all that other shit, right? That's how we know you really care for us and you are our friend. Beyond friend, deep inside of us, as far as knowing us and knowing who we are and respect and love and trust us. That's one thing. That's our version of friendship, surface level. What you just said was things about yourself. So how do you establish an emotional connection to another person when it's all about you? For you to establish emotion, now he needs to establish, in your term, an emotional connection with you for shit about you. Because that's what most people like to hear their name, talk about themselves, talk about what they got going on. This is just a human nature. That's sales and marketing 101. If you want to really know how to penetrate and drive the sales force, what you got to do is let people be edified, let people hear their name. That's why when you go to buy shit, first thing they want to do is shake hands and establish what's your name. I'll tell you mine. And throughout the whole process, they're going to be saying your name, and saying your name instead of Mrs. or ma'am, right? Because as soon as I go to tell you something, Chantel, how you like this one? Chantel, do this look good in your living room? Chantel, I know how to get through to you by getting through to you. But you can't establish an emotional connection with a guy if you're talking about showing him your vulnerabilities to see how he handle it and things of that nature. All wrong. What he's going to do, if he's the wrong guy, you'll become prey and he's the predator, right? So cool beans, got that shit out the way. Mommy 3 Love got her guards up and she ain't telling you shit without you digging it out first. And
no, that's not true. I didn't say that.
It was something along those lines.
No, all I said is because I try to when I answer things, I try not to make it too personal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I always try to make it where, you know, it kind of on the line on things because like I said, just like with K Love, she done went through these phases where she had to learn these things. She had to sit in a place where she had to sit inside of everything, her emotions, and had to build herself up. These folks ain't out here getting no help. They just out here just dating, talking to that person. So I can't answer that question. That's why I say it's not a one-way street because you have so many people going through so many different phases in life. I guaranteed you, I probably would have been still married if I would have did what K Lovely did. Instead, I left.
Was you looking to be his friend?
No, we were way past that. No, I wasn't looking at, you know, I think that's a new thing for me in my mind. I feel like more on the emotional side, but I ended up going to therapy afterwards. So he was in the Army, so he went to the VA, he got his, we never decided, let's do things together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if we would have done that, we would have still had our family.
Well, I will share this with you, Mommy 3 Love, and you have the voice of where many women will gravitate. And I think you would take this and you would take it on the level of logic and not just pure emotion. If you assess those friends that are married, right, there's a small, minute number of those that remained married while trying to be each other's friends. Because there's a lot of separated. Oh yeah, we friends now. Of course you are. Because that ended up being the primary goal, is to be each other's motherfucking friend and not be each other's helpmate or support system or husband and wife. Congratulations, you done exactly what you set out to do.
Damn it, D. Shit, now it done made. God damn it, now it made. Okay. It makes sense now. You're right.
All right, too easy. We're gonna go ahead on and slide on over here to this bullshit. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all got y'all taste buds on, man, because it's about to really turn up over here. I don't think, let me see, I don't really know no K11 like that outside of them TikTok streets and personality, but I don't know. I know the rest of you motherfuckers. This right here is probably gonna turn you all the way up. Welcome to Bruh's Barbecue. Bring your ass on down to where we selling everything from cornbread muffins and attitudes along with it, right? Bruh's Barbecue may be one way in and one way out. So here's what I got for y'all, and I want to ask each and every last one of y'all what y'all think. So this next video, there's a young lady, a little fairly older, senior, elder, what we would call her in the black community. So here's a young lady out here in Greensboro, North Carolina. And in Greensboro, North Carolina, this young lady puts herself amongst the community and starts to do some of the things that everybody wished that the community would do, but nobody wanted to take the initiative to do it. I want to ask y'all a whole question after this video. You motherfuckers, let me wait and see if the other two pop back in here. They might be listening. I don't know. If y'all listening, there you go. Okay, one right here. All right, Ronnie Woodham, are you still there? Because I want your undivided attention on this. Don't worry about it. The ladies need to see it more than you do. Here we go.
About the cafe in North Carolina that has a strict dress code for women if you want to eat their soul food. This is the entrance to Kim's Cafe, a black woman-owned business located on Madison Road in Greensboro, North Carolina. Her slogan is, God did it. She has a strict policy against women wearing skimpy clothes inside her cafe. The entire front entrance is decorated with her rules. No skimpy clothes of any kind, no crop tops. Do not enter if you have on shorts. She posted the same dress code on her website and on our Facebook page. And on Facebook, she even added additional rules. No leggings, no spaghetti straps, no short skirts, and no cleavage showing. Kim's Cafe has gotten so much backlash and negative reviews. People are saying they've implemented Sharia law. Non-believers are shunned. And hey, they forgot thou shalt not judge as part of the Bible. In protest, a woman by the name of Desire Valentine took it a step further and organized the slut lunch at Kim's Cafe for this week. She's inviting every heathen woman to come have lunch at Kim's Cafe wearing whatever they want. And if they're turned away, they'll just find somewhere else to eat. This is pretty wild, but I'm wondering, why isn't there a dress code for men? Would this dress code stop you from enjoying that good soul food?
All right, ladies and D. Here's what I want to put out there first, and me and D gonna sit back and let y'all tell us about y'all, because this answer that you give us here is definitely gonna tell me a lot about you. Hey, no pressure. Check this out. So, two-part question. All right, first part question. Let's put it up. Should business owners go to the extreme to protect the family environment at restaurants and business? That's the first part. You could go right after you answer that, you can go straight into your answer to this part. This part is, why the hell you think that somebody would disagree with her doing that in her private establishment that's for the public, but she's a sole proprietor of a restaurant? She can make the rules to whatever she wants them to be made for, and that she's putting it out there in her own words to reshape the community of how people are going to public establishment. She's starting with the women because she is a woman. So y'all got that first part? That first part is this right here, right? Should business owners go to the extreme to protect the family environment in their business?
Yes. That's their business. What they want to see inside their business is their business.
Okay. You go straight into the second part. Why do you think somebody like another woman would protest and organize a whole slut lunch to bring women down to protest against something that should be positive? Go ahead.
I don't know. Because that's
the shit. That's the shit I'm talking about, D.
No, I wouldn't do something like that. So I don't know why somebody would.
Bruh.
Stupid. That's stupid.
Okay, that's a start.
I mean, don't go. Don't go. You don't want to dress the dress code? Don't go. Go somewhere else.
Okay. All right. The floor is open. We're just gonna sit back
Okay,
and listen.
I agree with what she's doing. In Chicago, we do have restaurants like that. Like you cannot wear certain clothes in a restaurants. If men have on Timberlands and baseball hats, they will not let you in. And that is a strict code, and they will tell you you have to dress business casual, period. So I don't think it's anything wrong with what she's doing. Now, why would the woman want to do that? Because she wants to be controversial, right? She's another black woman. And at the end of the day, it makes it look like everybody, there's no judgment, which it isn't, but it's her business. So she determines how she wants people to look at her restaurant.
Okay.
And that's why I feel like women is not really for women. Because like if you doing it, that means you still disrespecting a woman by disrespecting her business. So what is sisterhood come in it? You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like out here in Dallas, there are plenty of businesses where you cannot wear certain things. You know what I'm saying? So what is my son burning up? God damn it!
You better go check on that fire. All right.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say about the that's disrespectful that they're trying to do a slut lunch, but maybe they're trying to bring attention to the fact that but it says she was a godly woman. So as a godly woman of that faith, she still wants to create a great environment for everybody, but she still, she wants to make it like a family environment and still keep the religion based in it. So I definitely agree. And if you don't like it, like Dominique said, it's too many places in Greensboro to go.
That's a
and
fact.
Kim is my mom, by the way.
Huh?
I'm just playing.
Oh, you full of shit. I was about to say, man, you got to get your mama on the platform because we finna turn her up. All right, too easy. Giggles up there at the top right hand corner. Go ahead.
I answered already.
No, your answer wasn't good enough.
What do you mean it wasn't good enough? So, like at the end of the day, like they say, sisterhood. As Black women, that is part of what's wrong with the community. We do not stick together. Sometimes we don't hold each other accountable like we should.
Was it a Black woman that was gonna?
Definitely.
Oh,
she was Black. Yeah.
She's not a girl's girl.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with being a girl's girl. It has a lot to do.
And did that shock you though, Chantel?
No, it didn't shock me.
You missed it.
Oh, what?
No, I'm saying the way you said, was that a Black woman? Because they put a picture and stuff. I don't know if you.
Oh, maybe I did miss it.
Yeah, you probably missed.
Circle. She was in a circle.
Yeah, and they had her at the door, like in the doorway as well.
No, not the owner of the restaurant, the one orchestrating the slut lunch.
Most definitely a Black woman. Yeah. So let's do it like this before I go to Ronnie and D. I want to it's something that it was something I wanted to touch on that I think Chrissy just said. What the fuck did you just say that had me like
we don't have a sisterhood, it's a lot of jealousy, envy, we don't stick together.
Oh, boom. There you go. I appreciate you so much,
it's a list of things.
It's a list of shit. Here's what I want to propose, and I'm gonna ask the question, like rhetorical. Why the fuck don't she go and open up her own fucking restaurant? Even if we don't agree with it, why would the first thing to do is to go and shit on this other lady's rules, regulations in her own business? Why wouldn't she say, you know what? Fuck it. Y'all want to do all that stuff over there as holy and as art thou, then I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy the building right next to you, right? If she want to be that crazy about it, and I'm just gonna have all types of heathens out in front of my building dressing naked to get in my spot, and we're gonna share the same parking lot because it looked like they was in some sort of community parking lot, as far as a strip mall or something like that. We're gonna share the same parking lot, so they're still gonna be in front of your establishment or around. If she wanted to be crazy, but why would the first thing go and be like, you know what, I'm gonna show you? Because do y'all think that men would organize? First of all, we don't organize a lot of shit like that. But do you think that men would organize a protest to a business, not because they was mistreated at that business, not because the service was fucked up, but because they implemented some rules that they didn't like? Go ahead, Mommy 3, you back?
Yeah, I'm back, man. My son.
He done burnt something up.
God, they just I can't ever just. It's like they can't live without me. I can't get that one break. They just fuck up every goddamn thing without their mama involved. But now I honestly I feel like those women. They go into these white establishments and they go to the Louis Vuitton store and then dress appropriate. So I know, and they should be able to it just seems like when it come down to black businesses, they feel like they should be able to have their way, if that makes sense. And that's not right.
Facts. All right. That one right there really didn't do it for y'all. Well, damn it. Let's go ahead on and land this plane. Our topic for the night. Oh, you got something else you want to say? Oh, our topic for the night. Main topic for the night. And this one should take us all the way out. All right. Say no to 50-50 in relationships. But on hindsight, is 50-50 the biggest form of equality? All right. Here's a video to land my plane. Thing up here.
You do not want to be equal to. You know how I know you don't want to be equal to men? If we wanted to be equal to men, this conversation of who's going to pay 50-50 would not be a thing. You'd be running to pay 50-50, sis.
You would just fill out your card. Equal thing you could possibly do. Like, that's why I always say it's the most equal thing you could do. And y'all like, nah, I don't want to do that. Like,
well, you put your cash up and she put her ass out. So
that's really what it is.
But there's a lot more context with that stuff because it's also, then it's like who asks who to go out, and then there's courting. You know, there's etiquette, and that's a whole different conversation.
Etiquette flew out the window.
But now no one feels the need to do that. I guess because we want 50-50.
What's the question so I can go ahead and answer?
Okay, so I'm going to answer. The question is, who wants 50-50? 50-50 can not only be convenient when it's certain things. If it's going to be 50-50, it's going to be 50-50 all the way around the board. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, is it a form of equality? Hell nah. It's just, I'm just being honest. It's just that is something that they have, the modern dating generation feeling, oh, we're going to say we're going to go 50-50. But then it goes back to, well, this man isn't courting me. Why would he?
Okay, I agree that it's not necessarily equality, but 50-50. So when I was single and I was doing everything myself, that was 100-100. And I like a certain lifestyle with 100-100. So that's what, I'm gonna do 100-100. So if a man wants to come in or comes into my life, or like me and my husband or whatever, if it come in and he wants to do 50-50 initially, yeah, I ain't got no problem with that, because guess what? Now it's not 100-100. I ain't got to pay as much as I was paying single by myself. But is it equality? I agree with you, Chrissy. I don't think it's necessarily. But I'm not opposed to 50-50 anytime.
Yeah, I think 50-50 should make sense. I done got into it with some people about this topic a lot, because I just feel like 50-50 should make sense. Just like Lovely said, like, I'm 100. I'm going in. Like, I'm not struggling, I'm not, paycheck to paycheck. But I feel like in most cases, and it could be a man or a woman, like, I feel like 50-50, that means like it should help take the weight off both people, right? Mm-hmm. Like, like, okay, we got money that we got wiggle room to do things if we going 50-50. But I'm like I said, I'm trying not to make it personal. But for example, if you're going 50-50 with a person and all they got is 50, like they don't have nothing left. That's not 50-50. Like, somebody using somebody in a situation. For example, if the rent or the mortgage $2,000 or something, you got your $1,100, I got my $1,100. But your paycheck is only making $22 a month. That means we got other bills in the house too. And in most cases, I don't want to talk about your brothers, but a lot of brothers be on child support. child support eating the damn checkup. You got all this other shit eating the checkup. You got your car insurance. So now the $1,100 that I'm thinking I'm saving off the rent, I gotta help him now. I gotta dip and dab in the money that I'm trying to save because he don't. I just feel like 50-50 should make sense, and people should just remain single until they are able to date, and that's for a man or a woman. I feel like even if a woman go into the situation and all she got is 50 and she's struggling and he trying to ex her, you got to have fun. But that means both of y'all need each other. But I can do it by myself, and I tell a man, look, I can do thug this shit out by myself. I don't need you for help with no goddamn bills. If you gonna come in and put me in a bigger bind, I don't need another child.
Amen.
So I feel like 50-50 just should make sense for both people.
Wait a minute. God darn. Ronnie, it sounds like you want to go. Did you hear that shit, Ronnie?
She said another child.
I heard child. Yeah, I was tracking, like had a train of thought and everything, and then she said another child.
Yeah, cause he talking about my baby needs some shoes. Man, what the fuck you want me to do with the baby? With yo, that's your child now. I gotta take care of my.
Oh, you talking about an actual child, not him.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
no.
I know that's what I know.
No, it felt like I was taking care of him too. He just like again. Sometimes you have men that need a nest, homosexuals, where they want to get somewhere to nest. I ain't talking about you stand up men. I ain't talking about you run. You know how to handle your business. I'm talking about like a Jay Prince.
Don't that facial expression, that right there was just disappointment in the man you may or may not be referencing.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna let you know it's some homosexuals out here like Jay Prince. When I tell you, I'm gonna tell you something. I was dating a man. I'm gonna tell you something. I was dating a man. The man, we was kicking it, cooling it. I mean, laid up this and that. Then one day, I said, that nigga got a new shirt on. I done bought a spit a night bag. What the fuck you trying to nigga be trying to sneak and move in with you? He went in the living room cleaning up. Nah, you get your ass on. You can get your ass up out here. I don't need nobody going half on my fucking bill. I'm not paycheck to paycheck. I am good. You can carry your ass on. Like sometimes
you know what?
got the what Jay Prince?
Most women, like mommy, would prefer for her to go out there and make the money and come back home to a man for multiple reasons.
I don't. That's a fucking lie.
Listen,
I don't want a
reasons.
man I can control. I don't want that shit. I don't want
That's cap.
No, you a fucking lie. I don't want a man that I gotta tell him what to do. Go. I don't want a man going and drop me off at work. I don't want that shit. That shit is dumb.
Let me explain why. Because when they get a man that got to work and make all the money, right? One, he gonna be controlling. Like that's some women don't like. Also, when a man gone all the time, working all the time, she gonna start complaining that he's not there. He always at work. When a woman gets the job, when the woman have the job and the man at home, she feels more secure about that man because at the end of the day, that's why women go to prison, love men in prison because he ain't going nowhere. It's the same scenario when he's at home. She don't mind going out there making the money. It's because it's in a woman's nature to mother.
Why are you saying that's me? I talk about women like this. No, you got me fucked up because
women love to have a man to depend on her.
No, but
that's
why they like. But that's why women like.
Because the moment we get our money together, we get too good, we getting too big. Now you're gonna be like, you lose all power and control. Then you can't say nothing. Then if he ain't gonna be at the house no more. But you're gonna be sitting up there sick.
We on two different spectrums. We on two different sides. Cause first of all, you like women that you the same type of woman you talking about. That's how you like to do women. You don't even want a woman that don't got shit going on for herself. You like to be her fucking prize and shit. I'm not fuck all that.
That's the purpose of finding a woman.
I don't, but okay, but I'm saying I know exactly what you're saying. What you're saying is true. I know a lot of women that like to buy men so they can have control over him because they don't like for another man to come in and tell them what to do. They don't like that shit. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're not saying
the same
you
reason
ain't
why
saying
I like
new.
my women. I love women that's in a less fortunate situation.
But Jay Prince, I'm not like that,
things.
so you can shut the fuck up because you can't say that I'm like that because that's a goddamn lie.
That's why you single.
I'm not single. Who say I'm single?
Well, you
No,
talk
that's
like
why
you
you
single.
single. That's why you had to catch a fucking Uber. You couldn't find a bitch to take you to fucking work, and that's why you the way you fucking is. I
I do
guarantee you.
actually one of my bitches is an Uber driver.
God, you a lie. You a
No, I'm
lie. You go
serious.
go
Matter of fact,
find
she
you a
was on
fucking
live.
woman.
Matter of
Go
fact,
find. I'm never single, baby. Never single.
but
Ever.
here's my thing. I love women that don't got it because when you do something for them, the see the smile on their face, the appreciative, and it's gonna feel different than you got a woman that got it together and could buy for herself. She gonna in arguments, which is coming. I could have what you did for me. I could do everything by my goddamn self. What you thought you spent that little $100 to help me out, bitch? I got thousands of dollars in my
There was
bank
somebody that
account.
told him, man, hey, keep
No,
your
no,
personal shit off the fucking panel. We already
no,
know
no.
somebody done got the arguing with you, and there was somebody done
That's how.
said to
But
you.
mommy, through you,
My
I could
man
tell you
love my
exactly
man.
like that.
I wind it down, my nigga. I rub my nigga down,
Let us
and
talk to
guess
him and
what?
let us talk to them
Yeah,
and
you
see
ain't
what
finna
they
talk
say
to my
about your
man.
raggedy ass.
Yeah, yeah,
You raggedy to the
yeah. You
motherfucker.
raggedy. What you got on the fucking
Okay, so
scrub? You
why your
cleaning up?
husband
You
is an
what?
ex-husband then? If you use all this peaches and cream, why he's an
I fucking
ex-husband?
left. He didn't leave me. I left. He came
Why?
home. Everything was gone. Ah,
So
nigga.
I want to point out something
Why?
real quick
Why
though.
did you leave? A
I
good
want to point out.
thing.
I want to point out something real quick. Mommy Three Love said something that Jay Prince said, but
You ugly
she said on the
bitch.
flip side, where women like to get with dudes that don't have nothing when they have something. And Jay Prince is very strategic in his presentation. He be saying shit that he really don't be about. He just be flipping the shit from a woman's perspective, but saying it from a man's point. Dog, don't look at me like that, nigga, because you ain't really doing.
No, I
You
stand on everything I say.
no, yeah, you do and you don't at the same time.
So
There's
what did I did not stand on?
because I know there's some fool shit in you, but there's a level of fool shit where you gonna be like, hold on, let me draw back because you got more sense than you present. So the situation.
No. What I'm saying it makes a lot of sense to me.
No, I said you got more sense than you present.
Hey,
So
D,
you're not doing
you're not that you think he don't stand on.
Yeah, well, name some
this
stuff that I
shit.
don't believe what I'm saying that I'm actually
I
living.
didn't say you don't believe in. I said you got more sense than you present. You will present, like you said, plenty of times, Jay Prince. We go back from your lies and the lies you've been on over here with us.
Mm-hmm.
Where you said women can get this, that, and the third. Why the hell I can't?
Or get away with stuff.
Basically, so
as far as like get away with, as far as like the child support court,
all that
just
shit.
get away with life in general.
Right.
Yes,
So,
I understand that, but
that
under
right
the
there.
compounds that we living in, we ain't gonna change that. So we at this point where we at now, we have to just accept the position we in and working around it. And what I did was I found a different avenue and used reverse psychology, and it works. Like I don't go out there and pick the best women to have kids with. I already get a mommy three that ghetto hood rat that gonna keep the babies by mom and grandma house because she want to go show them titties off in the club
You
every
a
Friday through
motherfucking
Sunday.
lie. I'm a mother 24/7. You wish I was a hood rat club hopping ass bitch. Just like the hoe that you fuck with. You gotta go to the juke joint and shit to go fuck with a hoe. You could never even fuck with a bitch like me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? Ain't no motherfucker live in that woman's house.
You wish. Nigga, you won't catch me at no fucking club twerking and shit. Mom, I'm a fucking mother. I'm a mother first.
So why
mother
you got an
always?
ex-husband?
You worry about what you are first. What are you first?
So why did you divorce?
Your legacy building. Legacy,
why did you divorce?
Section 8 building.
Why did you divorce?
Don't worry about why I divorced. Why you divorced? Why you on live going get a fucking divorce because a bitch gonna give you a baby? Yeah, shut the fuck up talking to me. Why you can't keep a woman? Why, like, I'm just saying you got all the fucking answers. Why you not married?
I am married. I get divorced
No,
next week on the 7th.
Where she at?
She out of state.
I
get divorced on the 7th.
Why she out of state? You choking up. You don't want to get personal. You ask me a personal fucking question. Answer all my fucking questions. Why she gone?
What you mean? Why she gone? She lied. She lied and said I beat her up.
Why? Why would
I
she
don't
lie
know.
on
You
you?
ask her. Attention. You know how y'all women do. Y'all want attention.
Y'all women,
Y'all
y'all
want all
women.
this other
Man, you
rubber
you
damn
gotta
stuff.
worry about yourself, player. You gotta worry about yourself.
But I got
You
me
gotta
another
worry
bitch.
about yourself,
I'm
man.
gonna get me another woman.
Okay,
And what
well, good luck.
I've been looking on the prison apps. I've been looking at them homeless shelters.
Okay, so what you just said women do?
It's
There
the
you
same.
go. There you go, flipping shit, just like D said you do.
No,
You
no,
do this
no.
shit
It's
all the time. You just be talking shit. You
what
talk
you
to hear
mean?
yourself.
Have
Okay,
I not been
now
consistent
you
with
going
that,
on prison out. Well, what he just said about the women? Go do what?
bro? The women that's in prison is the best solution.
But you
One,
said that other women go on prison outs.
hold on. Let me say this. The reason why I say the prison women is the greatest solution to be with, because outside of those good women, the ones that got the government, that's controlled by the government, that's the only how you gonna be able to put a woman in their place in today's time. So when a woman's get out of pocket, you can no longer slap her up. So what you can do, call her PO. And woo out the bam. That's gonna them the people that raised her. She was raised, but the government been her father since she know when. So at the end of the day, to keep me from going to jail, okay, bitch, I'm gonna call your PO. You want to put a woman in a position where she don't got nowhere to run to, or a
Insecure.
position where she ain't
You
that
are
damn free.
insecure man. I done said that.
Chrissy and Dominique is gonna be hell to deal with it.
You
So
want to build on
as
top of a woman.
black men
You
cannot be no. How long,
You
mommy?
don't want to build with a woman.
Hey, three loves. Men in general in today's time cannot really lead properly because in order to have leadership, you have to be able to instill some sort of discipline to keep the followers in check. As men today, we do not have that. So I don't want them women. And look at it. Every woman that I chose to have kids by, they was a piece of shit. And guess what? All of the men that got good baby mamas, they part of a statistic where they can't have their kids if they get them every other weekend. Me, I got custody of both of my kids. I'm not crying like Tyrese, and that nigga's a millionaire. I want my kids. I'm on welfare, and I got both of my kids from all my baby mamas. Well, three of my kids. So I ain't tripping. I ain't up there crying like Tyrese Gibson.
I feel you, but at the same token, brother, I can't tell you what to do. I just remind you of this shit. When men go to prison, there's a lot of cases where them niggas is not viable for the shit that they are being put away for. When women go to prison, oh, that bitch did that shit. So be real mindful about calling her PO. That don't mean she won't switchblade your ass, switch cheese you, motherfucker. I just want to tell you that.
No,
Just
the
friendly
reason
advice.
why I'm gonna need that to keep her maintained and keep her in control. Because when you get a woman too much, I think the worst thing that happened to a black woman is when they got a lot of freedom. And freedom from up under, and when they start guilt tripping men from being a real man, a firm man, they feminize us men to operate like a woman. So that's why they saying, how's we partners, but we are supposed to be a leader. How a leader is partnering with his followers. We ain't. That don't even make sense. They have emasculated us men for the feminine role. Now in a relationship, she get to cuss you out. She get to beat the shit out of you. She get to screaming. You better not touch her.
No, I'm
you
not
got
arguing
to walk
against
away.
that.
You got to be quiet.
What I'm saying is against your method, your one method. What I'm reminding you of, when that motherfucking woman go to prison, there's a higher probability that she is guilty of the shit that she got locked up for. And when people go to prison, it's normally not a single trip. That motherfucker been a revolving door.
So it's almost like how you go to Humane Society. It's like looking for a little bitch. They give you what the woman went to prison for. So of course I'm not gonna choose no woman that went to stabbing people. Maybe I'm gonna choose a woman that probably stole or stuff like that. I'm not gonna. They actually vet the bitch for you properly. And so it's almost like going to the Humane Society. I get to pick and choose of the chicks. So I won't choose no chick that was just cutting people.
Are definitely on one. Your boy Hank pulled up on the podcast. What up, Hank? Hank said, God dog, Jay Prince, prison women is a flex according to Jay Prince.
Wait.
Yes, it is. And then a lot of them still be fine. Like I love seeing a woman in a prison outfit, thick as hell, fine as hell. Like, bro, have y'all seen them women? They be fine as fuck.
I didn't go
to
they
be fine. If I was a girl, I would be going to prison for fucking all them inmates. I'm telling you.
Yeah, hey, listen,
he don't give a fuck about shit. He don't care about shit.
I mean, women do it to us. They was fucking us as inmates. And Mommy 3, you be another one of them.
I never fuck no
fucking
the men
that you love to choose.
Who?
You know you love your hood nigga.
My ex-husband was a police officer that was in the military. My last one was my other baby daddy was a lawyer. I did respect him. Shit
So
didn't work out. Just like
had
that,
no hood nigga?
it just didn't work out. God damn it! And you'll never get nothing else out of me on this.
You never had no hood
So
nigga?
you can have it.
Have
I
you
don't
ever
do no hood niggas. I grew up around hood niggas. I'm scared of hood niggas.
Yeah,
I don't
you
date
won't be
hood
talking
niggas.
all greasy like that.
I don't. Yeah, because
of
of where I'm from. I can talk like this. It's a panel, but don't worry about it. I'm talking like this because I'm on a fucking panel.
You know you get
We debating. We having conversation. I can talk how I fucking want to talk.
We
You talk how you want to talk.
You better who you rolling them eyes and rolling that goddamn head and don't get your ass choked out.
All right, too easy. Now that
Who
we had
she
that,
think she is?
Because I think that every Sunday they got to get it out their system. Jay Prince, I think he think of shit all week to dump out there on.
He want to call me ghetto so bad.
Work. I
You
can't
don't
really
listen
get
to
on
them
that
comments.
ass.
You been reading them comments about me. You probably had your legs rubbing your feet together reading them comments about me, ain't it? Motherfucker, eating nabs and shit.
You lucky I'm at work. I can't really hop on your ass. You wait till I come home.
Yeah.
Your
Go
ass
read
is
the
grass.
comments. Go read the comments then. God damn it. That what you want to do. You was so glad somebody said something about me. But you had a whole panel of niggas made 2 video live talking about your regular ass. And your ass came on there and they dust your ass. And I took up for you. And did that how you fucking do me? And I took up for your fucking ass.
You better.
Fuck all that shit. I never take up for a nigga like you. I never take up for a nigga like you again.
Them crumbs.
Man, them niggas
Stop bringing up them crumbs.
Some niggas can't stand you. You be defending these niggas. And these niggas can't stand your ass.
I defend niggas, not black men.
Man, you talking about some random
black men and niggas is two different
I ain't
people.
never date no hood niggas. I got hood cousins and know how they treat them women. I never in my life. And that's why I was a virgin all the way up until I got married.
Well, it's a difference between butlers and niggas. I defend niggas, not butlers.
Define the butler, Jay Prince.
A butler is a conformed black man that think that he can add up to white. He think his money and his education equals equality with white people. And then they the ones conform. They don't have no influence. They is an artificial white man. They safe. They save. They live their life in fear. They never really live life because you ain't never been to jail or prison. You ain't never lived life. You didn't. Not you been yourself. So them butlers, they do what they is told to do. Follow the law, obey the rules. They do what they is told.
You just said. So a real nigga be opposite of everything you just said.
Yeah, real niggas gonna risk it. We're gonna be I can't follow all the laws like that.
Go run around at your job, say, man, fuck this shit. Go run around at your fucking job.
Yesterday.
Go run around that white
No. I did that yesterday when they pissed me off.
Nah, go run. We want to see this shit on live.
I thought I was fired today. I was fired today. They said, you can come back to work. I got to be mad. I got to be mad to be able to do that.
You might be a good working nigga. They love a nigga like you. I bet you a good nigga worker. Motherfucker, go run around since you got so much motherfucking power and shit. Go use your
arm my damn scrubs. That's what you can do. Go
use your black power. Go run around.
Make me something to eat.
You should be glad T-Max fine ass did that.
All right, here we go. So check this out. Here's to wrap it up. We're gonna pass it around the panel. We're gonna start with my homeboy Ronnie Woodham. Man, Ronnie, take us out. Well, what's your closing statements? I'm gonna read off some of these last and super. I'm talking super chat. I know, right? Speaking to existence. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Oh, I don't forgot which exit we took off at, boss. Like we done hit so many different left and right turns, did a U-turn. There was a whole roundabout back there too, that we went around a couple times trying to figure out which direction we was going. I'm lost. I started to think, structure. All right, we got structure. I wanted to ask, like, old girl said, why do men not have structure when they go into dating? Then I wanted to be like, nah, we do. I just want to know why women don't want to go with the structure when they pick a man that they like, you know, what he got going on and shit, and they like the kingdom he's starting to build and shit, and they want to be a part of it and see how we can complement each other and shit like that. Like my plan's still gonna be the way it is, and then we kind of just went from there. But I just want to touch on that because that was really where my thought process was, because I could speak from experience. That's how I got divorced. Ultimately, after the old girl just fucking jump ship, abandoned ship straight up, which is apparently illegal, but whatever. We'll get into that later. And went across state lines with my underage son without any agreement, and then took 8 grand with her and shit like that. Blah blah blah. Right? Yeah, kid you not, boss. I see you. And crazy shit like that, right? I just thought to myself, okay, she didn't want to get with the plan anyway, so fuck it, right? I'll let her make her moves and I'll sign the fucking documents at this point because I still got a plan and it's still happening, and I didn't have any loss as far as the means to do it or the drive to do it outside of just my oldest son, disappearing for a bit. But shit, he gonna turn into a man someday. So I'm like, fuck it. He already 11, 12, 13. So he about to leave the house anyway. So I roll with it and stick to the plan. And now my wife was like, come full circle. My current wife, she was cool with the plan, the structure, the place I was headed, the kingdom I was trying to build, and it aligned with what she wanted to do in her life. And it wound up putting us closer to both families on both sides of the family. And I still came where I wanted to retire and die at, fucking Florida, where my medicine is legal and shit. That was the plan fucking 15, 20 years, 30 years ago when I was building pools in this motherfucker. When I was fucking 19, 20 years old, slinging a sledgehammer for a living. That was the fucking plan. And here I am now, 3 years old, in Florida, retired, doing whatever I can do before I die. And my wife was with it, and it complements her life because she close to her family. Her dental schools around here, so she get a hygiene shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. That was my question. Like I heard her say, why did men not have structure? I thought, nah, we do, but why don't y'all go along with it? It's that control shit. Another thing that popped up was control. Like submission ain't control, even though y'all can control us through submission. And I landed there.
The awesome one. Go ahead, homie.
Yeah, anytime Mud and Jeff get together, it's a good time. And we gonna get off topic. We love you, Mommy 3 Love. Definitely love you, Jay Prince at the Black House for sure. 50-50, yo.
Oh shit.
The motherfuckers really don't want what they asking for. That's why one of my favorite things next to gravity is equality. Bitch, somebody breaking the house and you on that equality shit, we both going down there. Oh yeah. Well, we ain't had that. We gonna stop right there, huh? We both don't want to go downstairs, but I thought we was equal. No, that's not what we mean. Well, that's what equality means. That's what happened. So when you asking for shit and not thinking about it, that's all we really doing over here at T-Max Network is promoting thought. It's provoking your thought. Yeah, hold your position, but then go back and have some reflection on the shit that you putting out through yourself, to yourself. Because after you leave here, every day, per day, second per second, your ass is with you. Every time. And so that's all we're gonna promote is accountability over here. So just be more mindful of the shit you putting out there. Because like I told y'all before, motherfucking guy you want, that some bitch is listening. And the more you start to talk, the more he don't want you in that same light that he thought he wanted you in. Now he just wants you to be bent over on these balconies.
All right, Chantel.
Sorry. So we're just talking about the 50-50.
Yeah, you can talk about a 50-50 and go ahead on and give your closing statements to the whole line.
Oh, okay. Well, closing out, I'm all about 100. I don't want 50% of nothing. And damn, I had what I was gonna say in closing. And I forgot just that quick because when Jay Prince started talking, I just stopped listening. I don't know. Damn, come back.
All right. Jay Prince unmuted. You go ahead.
So I get that a lot. She can't substantiate nothing that goes against anything I have said. And when you say controlling house, I thought that to say men supposed to control his household. Ain't the woman part of the household? Like this is why you don't listen to women. You got to make decisions for them. If y'all was real leaders, y'all won't be sitting up here worrying about what I say to offend them. You will understand that that's you the man, you the leader. You don't do what these women say. Of course, that's like listening to your kids. If your kids tell us don't whoop our ass like this, okay, what do y'all want for y'all punishment? 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be nothing. So this is why you gotta overrule what they say. Fuck what they don't let society guilt trip you from you or criminalize your manhood. No, your manhood is your manhood. If they want a leader in their home, they gonna have to abide by them rules. You don't ask them what type of discipline to give these women. You do what see fit. And everybody I know that I grew up with in real time that instilled discipline, and from the woman to the kids, they keep the longest relationships. It's not popular to the Eurocentric society, but they relationship lasts longer than the ones that cannot discipline their women or kids. Look at Mommy 3. Look at Dominique. They went off that system, and they went off that system and try to practice the Eurocentric system. And guess what? They up here 50 years old. They womb deteriorated. They not as fine like they used to be when they was in their prime, and they lonely, they single, listen to Sir Charles every damn night, got to cry themselves to bed off old memories when her husband when she had somebody. And so you want to end up like a chick like them? Disobey.
That's crazy. All right, too easy.
Is anybody lonely?
I'm saying though, balls. If I could actually throw back at that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you don't mind, I don't think it's controlling the household and controlling the woman are two different things. And I think that's what I be trying to stay away from, personally. And that's just from the standard that, and that's another thing. We on the podcast the other night, somebody talking about create a standard that women can come, agreement with. Whatnot. There is a standard for both male and female. And not to say, and I don't mean putting no pressure out there, but it's in the good book, and that's where I get it from. And the Bible doesn't tell me to control my woman. The Bible tells me to love my woman like he loves the church. So with that tells me that she gonna fuck up, shit gonna happen. I ain't gonna like her at this point, that point, and it's gonna be reciprocated as well. But my task, given to me specifically, is to love her like he loved the church. And when I submit to that, and that is inadvertently just submitting to her, because and she submits back. It's supposed to go back and forth. So that's why I was like, I don't think controlling the woman is
Can
the
I
case
please
here.
tell the obvious,
Like,
the elephant in the room?
you know what I'm saying? I don't think I gotta control my wife to control my household. She can make her own choices, but I still control my household.
I understand that. I understand that. I understand that, Ronnie. But we're gonna keep it all the way raw. When it comes to our race of women, black women, they not trained to respect black men. When you look at where they get that, who they get their education from, who they get their resources from, who they get their support from, who backs them up when they in the wrong. When you look at who the guy, as a black man, I never worship no guy that look like another race of man. If it don't look like me, fuck it. So black women is programming to submit to white men. So of course you're not gonna have all of this pushback, the same stories as us black men. And I find that very offensive that black women that comes because you did not create you can't create no black woman. We do. And for them to be able to obey and submit to the white man, You got to understand the system program, even before black women started physically dating white men, the system was programming them to date white men. When you think about child support, when they removed the black fathers, the white man simultaneously become her husband, because now the white man system provided the welfare, provided the Section 8, provided the God, provided the education, it provided the ideal of civilized. So everything that I be listening to the black women, I'm like, y'all believe everything what white men tell y'all, everything. So a lot of these black women, they not even on, they trying to change they be trying to change their features to look white, with the white girl makeup, with the blonde hair. Like, look at that wig Mommy 3 got on, and she'll fuck around and tell you that she missed, knowing damn well that's a wig. Right?
Folks know what my rear hair look like. My rear hair long, by the way. And then what the white man done? The white man done came in your fucking house too, you food stamp welfare motherfucker. And you talking about some black folk this and that. What the fuck you got? Nigga, sell me some fucking books. I can't even get fucking food stamps.
See, when Ronnie was talking, she was quiet,
me some of your fucking books then. You
when
welfare
Ronnie
queen.
was talking, when Ronnie was talking,
you are a fucking welfare queen. You the white
when
man
Ronnie
came
was
in
talking,
and took over your fucking household.
he got some submission.
White man took over your household. The white man took over this nigga household. He need a hot dog truck, and you doing all this shit. You candy lady ass nigga. He a fucking candy lady. Nigga might be selling candy and shit.
I learned it from you women.
Hey, so let me ask you a question.
I didn't grow up in there. My family owned funeral homes. We bury folks in my hometown, baby.
We about to wrap it up here shortly, but let me ask you a question, man. Did you have fun?
I had a good goddamn time. You hear me? Listen, I can't wait to go ahead. I'm gonna clip this motherfucker for you, brother.
No, I got the clips coming their way, because guess what? There was a few times
yell
up
because
here.
I'm at work.
Yeah, I know. There was a few times up here where somebody put in the comment section. Somebody put in the comment section.
No, that white
foreplay.
woman.
They said both of y'all was having foreplay up here on the panel.
Show me something, wiggle it.
He said, laughing out loud, Hank is dying laughing. So Jay Prince, they want to know where the hell you get this woo walk the bam.
That's just a part of my lingo since we've been growing up. I think Chicago and Milwaukee, they've been used. That's something that we've been saying since kids.
Okay. Chris, is that a certain thing that y'all say out there in Chicago? Woo walk the bam?
Hell no.
Girl, that's something that white man done whooped his ass and told him, woo walk the bam. Your ass on that clock.
No, it's something that I've been saying. It just flows with my swag, my charisma. It just flows with my charisma.
Oh shit!
You know, Mommy 3, she one of them women that talk all loud and hard on these platforms, but when you put that ghetto dick on her, she be all submissive like a white bitch.
I swear,
you will be submissive like a white chick.
Said, ladies and gentlemen, this is T-Max Network. You're in at the Content Creators Lounge over here. Please kick it with us on Sundays at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Each and every Sunday. Matter of fact, we also have a treat for y'all on Thursdays at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That time is to adjust. That is sit, bro, for the fellas. Hey, pull up a seat, bring a friend, tell your homeboys and your sons and nephews are welcome. That's hosted by D. Awesome One, the vice president over here at T-Max Network. My co-host, Chrissy True Blue, over here in the top right-hand corner. Chrissy is definitely on TikTok. You can find her at all 4 seasons. Look her up by the name that's on the screen right there. It is Chrissy True Blue, True without an E. Follow us over there on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays as well. She's going to change the time just like the weather changed. That's why it's called all 4 seasons. But you'll catch her with the little red ring around. Chantel down at the bottom. She is our moderator, co-host, sister in love and in Christ. And guess what? She's over there on all 4 seasons. She's also on TOIC as a moderator, and she is definitely a panelist over here at the Content Creators Lounge. Mommy 3 Love up at the top, man. Y'all already know, viral on all platforms and talk that shit when she come to talk that shit. She's also over here on Sundays at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on T-Max Network. She drug, I got you. I'm going to let you go before we end, you and Jay Prince, but y'all going to go separately, and you're not going to go at each other because we getting the fuck up out of here. I got to go to Maryland. So look, with that being said, She's also over here on T-Max Network. You can catch her on TMZ. You can catch her on other panels, but definitely tune in over here to find her talking that shit. Jay Prince for president. Shout out to the Black House. My dog, he always pull up over here. He is now officially over here, and he's officially everywhere. Why? Because everybody wants a piece of the Black House and bring that and talk that shit when he show up. With that being said, man, I'm gonna give Mommy 3 Love her talking points. Jay Prince, you're gonna end us out, but you're gonna end us out on a good note. Let's go, Mommy.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I love you guys. It feels like a conversation. I don't feel like people talking at each other. It's man versus woman. I love the vibe. I love the energy on this panel. I must say thank you so much, T-Max. But I just want to ask Jay Pence, whatever your fucking name is, you must think I'm mixed. You think I'm mixed? Because you mentioned it, because I am Ethiopian. I am part Ethiopian. So I mean, what you think? You think I'm mixed with something? I look like chili.
I know a lot of nappy head monkey mouth bamboo Felicia's always put a wig in their hair thing and would tell you that they miss with
I had my real hair. I had my real hair last. My hair just get frizzy. I wear my real hair all the time, but it don't act right. So a lot of times,
wig is your default look. And y'all would tell people that y'all mix.
And what's your take off that head?
That's diabolical when you put on a wig and tell people that you
locks
mix.
Ain't even your real. You had weave in your fucking head when you was on that
Them
fucking
was my
podcast.
real locks.
Whatever, not your real fucking hair. Bye. Okay, let him close out. Bye.
You just mad because
Jay Prince, on you. Go ahead on and
okay.
move on past
A lot of times I think
having weave in your hair is a man.
Okay, I thought Mommy. When it comes to Mommy 3,
talk
jealous
about
of
you. Close it out. Don't talk about me.
Okay, I am. Mommy 3 was jealous of my hair because, once again, black men out dominate the women even when it comes to growing our hair. I only grew my hair 6 years, and my shit was down there damn near to the end of my ass. She been growing her shit for 34 years, and she still got to wear a wig. That's diabolical. So the thing is this: a lot of these women gotta understand. They have to understand like the privileges when it comes to like light-skinned women and light-skinned men. Light-skinned men don't have to do much. As we can see, Ronnie, he gets all the submission because the system programmed the black women to submit to the Eurocentric features. But when it comes to black men, they disrespect them, and so I personally believe that it's because of the power dynamic, because of the whiteness. You got to keep in mind, I won't be shocked my daughters and them gonna look at white men like they something to honor and submit to, and just disrespect black men. But I do teach my daughters them at the end of the day, without the black man existence, there's no such thing as a black woman. So if you go out there and miss out your race, guess what you're gonna create? You ain't creating nothing. And my kids got real examples of that. They got biracial siblings, and they siblings look plumb pure white. So when y'all be complaining about the black man love the biracial girl, the mixed girl, the light skinned girl, well, that's what you're gonna create when you go outside your race. You're not creating no black woman. You definitely ain't creating no black man.
All right.
So you can only get that from the black man.
Laying that motherfucker. God, he want to be Martin Luther King.
Yeah, he's trying to be Martin Luther King. I did tell a lie a second ago. I said Jay Prince was gonna take us out. Hey, Ronnie, ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna let him take us out with that black on white crime. So what we're gonna do is allow you.
Go ahead, Rodney. Yeah, I want to hear Rodney.
Jay Prince.
I just
ain't
got
gonna say anything. Let's go, Rodney.
two things. One, like, brother, I be agreeing when you talk system shit, like for real. Cause I be that guy that tell a cop, unless you got a fucking crime or an emergency, why the fuck are you even talking to me? I'll be on that constitutional shit for real. So I'll be with you on that. But that damn, bro, like, I don't know, everybody ain't the same. That's why I be like, I feel T-Max on that. Like, don't say all and forever, all these absolute terms and shit. My wife told me straight up, she picked me because the last guy who was black beat the shit out of her. Like, I don't know, and I teaching her how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted,
So
she come at
one black guy
come at
beat
with
her
a
up
knife
that
is
she
different,
blamed
but
all black.
I'm just saying, like that. I like to think she picked me because I treat her well.
You just sit up there and rush that man with all that bullshit. Go ahead, Ronnie. I'm sorry. I
That's
apologize.
all. That's all I'm saying. Like I just like to believe it. My wife didn't pick me because of the system, or she systemized. I'm not even systemized. I'll be fighting the system. I like to think that I treat her the way she deserves. I can't help it how I was born. She was born. That's why I be looking sideways sometimes with you, brother. But that system shit, you own it. I'm with that. But I just got to
We need
throw
to
in
have
there. My
another
wife picked
conversation
me.
about that too, Ronnie. Before we
Yeah.
go, we have to have another conversation about you get to treat her well because she didn't create no graveyards amongst you or your race, and I guarantee you get to be in your kid's life, don't you? She
Neither one
removed
of
the
us
black father
treated our
from theirs and
past.
let,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
this why I always
Neither one
say
of us
T-Max,
created
they
that.
allow black women do not put white men through the same shit they have put black men through. He get to be in his kid's life, ain't on no fault divorces, and she in her missed child life, she keeps the daddy there. When it comes to us black kids, we got to deal with stepdaddies. She removes our fathers. Black women get that.
My oldest son
That's
been
not black
gone.
men problem. That was the black woman's fault.
My oldest son been gone for the last 8 years. My ex straight up took him, yo. I don't know if you caught that earlier. She took his ass, yo. I ain't seen him for real in
So
8
now
years.
you know. So now you know
He in
that
college.
now you experiencing the black man
That's
fight.
what I'm
That
trying
you
to
just
say. That's what
experienced
I'm
a
trying
little
to say. Like
piece.
that absolute shit ain't true. You onto something, but specifically,
this
They
trap.
look at white men like they God,
Ronnie, you fall
Ronnie.
into
They
the
look
trap.
at you like you
We're
God
gonna
and
go
the
ahead on and
savior.
end the show. Jay Prince, thank you so much for coming up. Shout out to the Black House. Ronnie,
Shout
being a
out to y'all.
trooper, because you and Jay Prince, I got a show for y'all motherfuckers, Ebony and Ivory. And guess what? What y'all gonna do is y'all gonna flip roles. You gonna be black and Jay Prince gonna be white. Okay, so that's how we gonna put it. At the end of the day, this is the Content Creators Lounge, man. We thank each and every last one of y'all. Shout out to the comment section. No, we're not monetized yet, but we're on our way. So y'all keep dropping those comments when we hit super chats. Don't get brand new, motherfucker. Do the same thing. And with that being said, love everybody on my panel, man. And our panel is gonna keep thriving each and every week as long as we keep the internet on. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Father God, I come before you today, head bowed and body bent.
T-Max, I'll give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Thank you, brother.
Lord, I want to thank you that last night my bed didn't become my cooling board.
Welcome to the Content Creators Lounge. Curated by T-Max, yeah, you know the name. Powered by T-Max Network, where creators speak freely and authentically.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Content Creators Lounge. T-Max set the tone, let your guard come down. Yeah. This ain't surface talk, this real life sound, where truth and timing always come around. Yeah. Open mics, open hearts, no filter here. T-Max in the room, voices loud and clear. Yeah. From the culture to the community, lifestyle dreams to accountability. T-Max says, say it raw, say it proud. Every story matters in this crowd. No scripts, just moments we allow. It's more than content, it's movement now. It's the lounge where creators shine. Yeah, T-Max vibes with perfect timing. From growth to laughs, we intertwine. Not just a show, it's a state of mind. Content Creators Lounge, tap in. Built by T-Max, where real ones win. Every episode, pull you in. Yeah, this an experience, not a trend. T-Max bring the voices to one space. Different perspectives, same safe place. Entertainment, growth, and elevation. Real conversations, real-time creation. We talk the wins and the lessons learned. Every mic hot, every story earned. Laugh a little, think a lot. Yeah, every topic hit a spot. Woo! If it matter to you, it matter here. T-Max make it clear. Every voice sincere. Say it how you feel. Say it with your chest. This the lounge where creators give their best. This the lounge where creators shine. T-Max energy, front and center. From growth to laughs, we intertwine. Not just a show, it's a state of mind. Content Creators Lounge, tap in. T-Max Network, let the convo begin. Every episode. Yeah, that's an experience, not a Network.